everything set up. I am late. Really, bitch. Really? I need to drop the whole thing of batteries. Okay. Where do I got this song? Hey, Shauna. How's it? How you doing? Sorry, I'm trying to plug this. I'm already behind y'all. Y'all know I'd be late. Hey, Jessica. I'm so sorry I'm late, babe. I've been rolling around the damn house trying to get this shit together with that damn Armand song in my head where he be like, be original. Be. I've been saying that shit for the last 10 minutes. Hey, hold up. Let me. Okay. Hey, Claudia. What's poppin', y'all? I am so sorry I'm sorry for missing yesterday. We were supposed to do one yesterday, but y'all, I did not feel good yesterday. I mean, like not good, like barely could move, not good. My dialysis treatment was really heavy on Friday, so that chick was like just out for the count. Okay, out for the count, and it wasn't pretty, so my apologies, you guys. But it's a couple of different things I wanted to get on here and talk about. Were you in Sweet Ma's live the other night? I was looking for you. Yes, I was. Shauna, it was so many. It was stuff going by so quick. I finally saw Jessica name roll by. It was somebody else's name I saw, but I was looking for some of y'all too, but I knew some of y'all was in there because I heard her say y'all name. But I got in there really late because I fell asleep. You know, like I just wasn't feeling good ever since my dialysis treatment Friday. So I got in there late, but I was looking for some people. I only found a couple, child. I only found a couple. But y'all definitely know we got some stuff to discuss about that as well. You was looking for Jessica too. I think she asked the question and I was like, there she is, there she go. When she finally had said something and Sweet Ma replied to her. Cause I was like, good grief, I was having to slow the chat down, trying to all up on the screen, like, nope. Yeah, it was a mess, y'all. And dozing off. Okay. Hey, Melissa. Let me make sure I don't miss nobody. Shauna, why your picture look like Kiki? The one that can sing real pretty. Not Kiki Watts. That ain't her name. Kiki Wyatt, I think is her name. That's what, you know, at that angle, that's what it's looking like right now. I could mistake you for her real easily. Okay, so what's popping, y'all? We have to discuss some things. Okay, first, I didn't see the beginning of Sweet Ma's thing because, like I said, at first I was asleep and then I was trying to do something. I don't know what time she started. So I don't know, but I do know I missed the beginning of her thing because when I finally got on there, she had said that she was like, I had mentioned you earlier and I didn't know how long she was on. So I don't know if I missed some stuff. Oh, you creeped into Toxic K live. What? Tasha, I can't even. What I was very disappointed is, did you guys see Armand's, I guess, response to Sweetie Ma? Or Sweet Ma. Yeah, I'll be putting Sweetie on there. I just have to say Sweetie Ma. I'm sorry. But I guess it was a reply to that because I noticed how people kept telling her that he was going live and all this stuff. So I was like, well, let me skedaddle my ass right over there and see what he talking about. Because I was like, why would he be going live about her? And, you know, what I saw, I just wasn't happy with it. I was not happy with it at all. But Melissa, I'm telling you, y'all, I was making a video. Okay, like a video to bring to y'all about Tasha K and to point out, because on my live I was kind of all over the place. And I was like, I'll make a video because it was things that I just wanted to point out on things that I was going to use from that video and things she has said on her other videos and tie it all together so you guys can see an example of how contradicted she is. And I'll be damned, I was working on it. I did a full day of working on it. Doing all the editing, putting all the clips in, everything that I needed to do. And then I go back to finish the freaking video and the bitches were gone. I wasn't even mad. I wasn't even mad because I was just like, this is typical of a person that, like I said, like I told y'all in the other video, Tasha's one of those type of people that she just doesn't want to lie to you. Like some people just will lie to you and then be like, that's it. Tasha wants to lie to you. Then she wants to tell you that she's lying to you in a subtle way. Watch your reaction. And then, you know, see how you deal with that. See if you brave enough to call her out on it. See what you do with that. That's Tasha. That Tasha loves that. And so I wasn't shocked when she took the videos down, but I was really like, bitch, you should have done that in the first 24 hours before I started working in depth on this, because it was a part that was really tedious. So when she erased that shit, I was like, but you know what? I started to hit up, and I still might do it, Lioness of Judah, because when we was in our live the first time, she said that she had them recorded. So I just might hit up Lioness of Judah and ask her if she just don't mind to send that to me so I can finish that damn video, because that video, baby, that would have exposed. I'm probably gonna do that. I will do that. So ain't no problem to that shit no more. I'm going to do that. Oh, you didn't see none of them? Oh, Melissa, you didn't see none of them? Oh, yeah, she got to talk. She talked real good in them. She did. You know, she got to line real good. She got comfortable. And then I believe she probably went back and watched it and was like, I wonder if people noticed that. You know, so, you know, she pulled another fast one. Yes, Jessica, I saw you say you unsubscribed when we was talking in the DMs, that you said you unsubscribed for Armand. I don't know if I am subscribed to Armand, because I always got to go seek out his stuff when I go look. I don't know if I'm subscribed or not. I don't know. I think I don't know. It must shit. I don't know. Oh yeah, she definitely do that, Melissa. Definitely. Oh my gosh. Hey, SR. Yeah, you missed the last 2 lives, didn't you? Tedious. Tedious. Okay, wait. Good messenger, Jennifer. Wait a minute. Are you saying you're the Lioness of Judah, or? Because that's not the picture. Her picture is a lion. Who was the sweet mama? Who was it that? She was, from what I was gathering, was that last night or Friday? Now, because I slept all day yesterday, so I didn't even touch my phone yesterday, so this had to be Friday. So if Shauna, I don't know who she was talking to last night, if she did a live, because the one I think I saw her, it was Friday night, if I'm not mistaken. Cause I mean, yesterday, y'all, I was like, I didn't touch my phone. I know what the heck are y'all talking about? We ain't talking about nothing yet. Good messenger. Block, block. Jessica, what did you talk about? Block, 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 block. Okay, why we blocking Jen? In what Jen? Jennifer? The Jennifer, the good messenger, Jennifer? Jessica, why we blocking her? Just see if you want here starting shit, Jennifer. YouTube unsubscribe people at all the time. Okay, just got in here. Who is the okay? Who we talking about, y'all? Who is the fan? Who we need to block? Let me know so I can go on and do it. Cause let me keep reading. Did anybody see Armand's 2 hour and some rant about Tasha Gay? He called her everything but a child of God. Was so funny. I swear I watched it twice. You watched it twice. Gratitude for her mentorship. Yeah, I think we all watched that, Melissa. No, my YouTube channel are. Oh wait, no, my YouTube channels are this one, Jennifer Messenger. Okay, Jennifer, what you talking about, honey? Good messenger, Jennifer. Hey, Abby. What you talking about, honey? Now, we ain't gonna be pulling Jesus into BS now. Now, what are you talking about? Because that's why I'm asking, why do they want me to block you? I miss you too, Abby. Yes, honey. Now, me and Jessica was talking about this earlier. Now, well, no, we mentioned it earlier. I told her that we would talk about this. What did y'all think about, okay, after, because like I said, I'm lost in a day's time. Now, if I want to be honest, like I said, yesterday I slept all day. I know I didn't touch my phone. So, I didn't see Sweetie's live from yesterday, anything she did yesterday, because I didn't get on the internet yesterday. So I would have to be talking about tonight's Sunday night. I would have to be talking about Friday's night live. And did I do a live Friday? Damn, y'all, I'm lost in it. Just miss one day, you just be lost. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. I have had several channels pulled down because I suppose the government lies and child traffickers. Oh, you was disrespectful last time. What? Oh, we got our eye on you now because we don't do that disrespect bullshit now. Did you see Sweet Mom for Life live yesterday? No, I didn't see her live yesterday, but I did see she wrote in the community scroll that, what did she say? That she had made her lives private. Now I'm subscribed to her, so I'm sure I can still see her lives, but I didn't. It was the big deal about it was some girl named I wrote her name down. Let me Nicole Reloaded made some whole video, and I tried to watch the video, but the shit was stupid in my opinion. The way it was flowing, I think she was trying to defend her name, but I just couldn't. It was just because she would play the video, then she would repeat it, then she would play, and I was like, "What the fuck is the point of this?" I don't know, but I saw that stuff, all of that. Now, as she tried to block. Okay, wait. Oh, damn. Is that the girl that I had kept blocking that night and it kept putting her in timeout? Let me go back and look at this picture real quick. Good messenger, Jennifer. Was that her, y'all? Hey, Nija. Oh, Lord. SR already in here macking. Good gosh, boy. Call this your personal dating app. Oh, okay, that is her. Okay, because I see a whole bunch of yeses. All right. Well, look, what's your name? Um, Good messenger. Now this is your warning, okay? Because see, you already got people on your ass because you didn't know how to act last time. So if we see you get out of order and start that stupid shit, you will be blocked. You will be blocked, okay? Because so if one person mention it, and if I don't catch it, and one person mention it, you out of here. Because we not here to be attacking each other and all that dumb shit. That's not why we're here. So please believe you won't be able to come in here and do it, okay? So that's your fair warning. You best start all over because everybody in here is actually pretty cool and you actually can make a friend. So this is your starting over moment. Use it wisely. And don't be in here with all that, like that doing the Jesus stuff, because I don't play with Jesus. We will not be disrespecting him either. So don't be like, I come in the name of Jesus or da 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 with Jesus, because that is disrespecting him when you are playing with his name. Like that's for anybody, okay? So don't do that. Don't do that here, because I just don't like that. Okay, so that 546, you shall be blocked by Jesus for your crimes against humanity. That be your last time saying our good Lord name in vain because nobody's doing any type of crime. See, let me point this out. People like you don't understand. And I'm not saying this because people was like block her, or anything like that. I'm saying because somebody should have taught you better in your childhood. When the Bible says do not play with God's name, do not play with Christ's name. Okay, so when you sitting up here saying that people are doing XYZ and you calling it out in Jesus Christ's name and ain't nobody doing nothing, no crimes against humanity, you calling on Jesus for some non-existent stuff. That's playing with his name. That's the same thing. So don't do that. That's not cute. That's just don't do that. That's not cute at all. And it's wrong to do. And then you don't do it in my space because that makes me feel like God may be able to ask me, well, you knew she was doing some stupid shit and you allowed her to do it. No, so we won't be doing that. So that'll get you blocked quicker than anybody mess with Jesus, okay? So calm that down too. All right? Okay. Okay, yeah. You gone. Let me just go and put her out. You need some help. You really do need some help, good messenger. You do. I would say I would pray for you, but I'm not going to. Okay. So she's in timeout. So whenever y'all see her back, holla at me. Hey Kels. Holla at me and then so I can put her ass right back in timeout. Because you have to, in order to block people, you have to be off of the thing from what somebody told me. You have to like go through your rewatch it, go through your thing, and then block them. Like I be like, no, I be seeing people just block the shit. Okay, I just be seeing them block people and throw people out of the room. So I don't know if that's one of the things you have to be so many people. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. But we're gonna go on. Yeah, some of us are not here yet. Like Tasha ain't here. Thought I was gonna sneeze, y'all. Um, but we gonna give him some time to come. Let me get something to drink, y'all. Anyway, okay. Now on the Armand things. No, that's not. Are you talking Jessica? No, I just deleted the girl, the Jennifer girl. So she didn't delete the messages. I just deleted her. Um, no, okay. So did all y'all see the response? I guess that Armand was given to. I guess it was to Sweetie Ma, because I didn't. I didn't think it was to her, but since he got on right at her live, I guess it was to her. Okay, we're not all yellow shades. No, we're not all. Just gonna be in girls. Okay, guys. Nice. What Nigel said. Don't forget. Wait, let me see. Don't forget the Tasha. Remember, it's a Tasha. I think it's like Tasha B is her. I want to say it's B, and then Abby. Oh wait, look, Abby right below it. Okay. Honestly, I do love Sweetie Mom, but I feel like she was different last night, because even when the Nicole lady was saying she had called and somebody suggested that she call, I feel like it bothered her, because from what I read on her thing, on the community feed, her note that she wrote, she was like, I could be wrong. If I was wrong, I will apologize. She was like, I don't feel right if I misled people. And I can honestly say, when that woman called in, I never thought it was Tasha. I didn't think that was Tasha for say. I did think it was weird when she was like, "It's me." It was like, "It's me," and I thought that was weird. So I can say I thought that was weird. And at first, I was like, "Let me find out this Tasha." When I heard her say, "It's me," and she started talking, but once as she started talking, I did catch her voice, and it was like, okay, that don't sound like Tasha. But um when Sweetie was saying that, I don't put nothing past anything to do with Tasha. So I thought on it like, is this something that they could have done? And just from what I thought I saw, which was Armand being very emotional, I didn't see it that way. But I've been wrong before. It could have been that way. But what I did not, um what I did not, so that, hold on, so they can compare the voices. She wasn't having any of it. The video with the video the young lady made with the comparing the voice, I just didn't understand what was the point of that. That was the dumbest shit. I didn't even make it all the way through it, so maybe it got better. I think I made it to maybe like 8 or 9 minutes. It was a 20-minute long video. It was like 18 and some change. And the fact that she was just playing and then repeating and then playing and ad-libbing it, and then she was talking about Sweetie Ma, so I was already like in my feelings. It could have got real petty due to her just talking about one of our own. So I was just like, get out of this shit. But I still didn't get the purpose of it. I did not get the purpose of it at all. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go watch Sweet Ma's thing from last night, because I didn't know she even went live last night. That was Tasha K. Melissa, that was Tasha K. That was, I swear, and on last packet of cigarettes, that was Tasha K. See, it didn't. Tasha has I don't know. I just didn't. It didn't sound like Tasha to me. Now I will. At the beginning, it did, and I'm still questioning when she says it's me, because I was like, who would call and say it's me? That, yeah, that probably be one of the things we never ever freaking know, because I just don't put nothing past Tasha. But did y'all see Toxic T video talking about this woman writing in about her husband for 20 years plus? And yeah, I saw the title, but no, I don't watch her videos like that anymore. So no, I didn't see it. Um, I didn't watch it. Because have to take Tasha in doses. What makes you so sure though, Mel? She has some of the same things, but I thought her voice was off. Yeah, it just didn't. after like her first two sentences, I agree. It didn't sound like Tasha anymore. But the first two sentences had, I was like, is that Tasha? Because she started off with saying, it's me. And I was like, that's how she started off the first time she called him. When she called in that night, she was doing a tour press to everybody. She say it's me, like everybody just supposed to know who the hell me is. She do is go line by line, repeating the words. Yes, that's all she did, Abby, was go line by line, repeating and giving ad libs, and saying how, oh, this is stupid. She thought this was her, this was not her. And I just didn't get I understand her trying to defend her name, don't get me wrong, but it was sloppy to me. It was not anything that kept my attention. I'll put it like that. It was just, I don't know. I think I would have DM'd Sweetie before making an 18-minute long video that, I don't know. Jessica said it was her. She changed her voice. Hey, like I said, I don't put nothing. I don't put nothing past it. Hey, I don't put nothing past it. Like I said, I've been wrong before, so because that Tasha boy, she's a crafty son of a. She did 2 lies. One called her mine and Tasha mine. The receipts and the second was called the I believe. Yeah, I do. From my mind. With the interview, Kel said she going live tonight. So that interview is live, or is she just dropping the video? The Dr. Sadie family. Yeah, SR, they do have a mask to change your voice, but trust me, baby boy, they ain't that good, okay? You got the choice to sound like an alien, a robot, a turkey, a duck, um, Dark Vader. Yeah, sound like the crazy bitch on YouTube, voice app. That don't exist yet. I mean, that was so scary when I heard her voice. I definitely believe, like that woman that called in and was like, you guys know better than this, and you guys been through this too much, and we shouldn't be doing this. I damn sure believe that was somebody on her team for a show. Like, why? Who? It just sounded like that person personally knew both of them. James explained as if she called into her mind. So a bunch of times that she never knows when she's up because just randomly calls numbers out. She said a lot of times she has to. She was too much. It's me. Okay, it's me. Oh, that's what she was saying. I don't know what that was. Okay. Hopefully, hopefully, Sweet Ma is looking okay. You said okay, it's just dropping the video kills. Thank you. But then she needs to seek professional help. No, Tasha, she's receiving professional help. Remember, so she says she is. So let's hope he do his job after watching Sweet Ma first video. Olivia the Oracle. Who is Olivia the Oracle? Made a video saying how she believed her, and it made a lot of sense and a lot of good stuff. Then she watched the second video. I keep hearing that name, Olivia the Oracle, but I don't know who that is. Hi, Rose. Look at SR already trying to max Rose. Beware Rose. He's a young buck. So make sure you a young buck too so you don't be in jail. No, she's still tired. How long does Sweetie keep y'all up that y'all tired from last night? Hell, it seemed like I missed a good one. Yeah, Melissa, I agree too. But that's just Tasha. I think that's just her manipulative nature. This is what upset me with Armand that I've noticed he said the second time around. I gave the first time I kind of gave like okay he giving his feelings, but this is what gets on my nerves. Okay, when he came up and he was just like hey, some people think we fake this and da 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 and all of that. He was like, if you believe that, then you just believe that. But then when he goes into people making content on them. Now, this is the thing that I don't understand because we all know here we make content about everything. Okay. We'll talk about celebrities. I've talked about real life issues before, like when the young kids killed themselves. That was very sad. Um, Hell, we talked about Beyonce and the witchcraft shit. I took that more to like a conspiracy type of way because I'm really into that shit. And it wasn't such like a celebrity type of way like everybody else did. But the point is we talk about all kinds of shit. And unfortunately, whether you are a YouTuber that got 5 people or you a YouTuber that got 100,000 people, you are able to be content because you are publicly out there. Okay, so when they begin on them platforms and be getting them big heads talking about some, you guys just go ahead and make me content and da 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 and da 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 da. Like they never done that before because let's not forget the one thing I wanted to be like, now Armand, you have to pipe down because when TK did all that fuck shit with Star Marie, what did you do? She was content because that's how you pull Star Marie on. You made that a story. You broke your own story within the story of itself. So now when you guys do shit, the thing that makes people suspicious to be like well, me anyway, is because you go to talking about that content bullshit. What do you mean? If you are on here doing something stupid, people are going to report it, period. You have a whole division of YouTubers that do nothing but content of other YouTubers. That's what they do. They report on the fuck shit they do. They report on if they get caught in lies. They report on the stunts they do that may be planned or the little skits or whatever. That's what they do. It's a whole section cut out for that. So when you are sitting there saying like, oh well, if you need to do content, use it as content, then you do that. If you need that lame shit, then you do that. That's disrespecting other people that actually do it and do it well. Some people do it very well, but that's their genre. You know what I'm saying? That's their genre. Everybody not impressed by celebrities. Everybody don't want to be up celebrities' ass all day, 24 hours a day, wanting to report on the fuck shit they do. That don't bring joy to everybody. Some people actually like to see regular people and point out the fuck shit they do. But that bothered me because we all know Tasha do that, sit there and say she makes kind of, her name brings you money pretty much. And then even I think after Lovely T went on her hiatus and everything and had to detox from all that BS going on, she had said that once. Now I didn't take anything of that because like the way she said it was just it was don't say like you. How did she put it? I think it was like you little YouTubers that basically just what I'm saying is you don't have to get offended by everything everybody's saying, but I do understand when those people do get offended because they may be like, well, damn, you didn't have to say it like that. And I mean, you have to remember some people do that and that's what they're intending on doing. I make content, like somebody saying, I made content about YouTubers. That's what that one guy, that Australian guy, what's his name, y'all? That Australian guy, that made content about other YouTubers. That's what he does. That's what he does. And he gets a whole lot of views on that. But what's wrong with that? Nothing. And if you're gonna sit up there and you're gonna put out, if you're gonna put out videos and somebody start talking about you, that kind of just come with the package. You know what I'm saying? So I was just disappointed in to hear him. It kind of like his head that got big. Like, if you guys need me to do content and da and all of this, and I was like, now wait a minute, we was going to bat for you now. Now just because some people didn't believe the whole situation don't mean you gotta just smash everybody and make it like everybody was riding your dick because we didn't have nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was disappointing to me. Hold up, let me read some of this shit I got behind y'all. Okay, what should you tell professional to give her money back? Hey, Ashley, he managed. Who we talking about? SR managed, because we all know he managed from the first night we met him. She didn't go live last night. Who didn't go live last night? Sweetie Ma, is that what you're saying, Jessica? Olivia the Orc is in the... Wait, I ain't even go. Wait. TDR... Wait, I see drunk ass with the extra letters. T drunk ass. I'm gonna leave that alone. She's a content creator who threatened to take down Brittany Chanel's channel and has gotten into it with Sweet Mind Lioness of Judah over stalking allegations. Oh wait, she out here doing shit like that? Okay, for the people that didn't know, Olivia the Oracle is a content creator who threatened to take down Brittany Chanel's channel. For what though? And has gotten into it with Sweet Ma and Lioness of Judah over stalking allegation. What's she taking down Brittany shit for? Because all she do is talk about, issues. And then how is somebody stalking her? Who's stalking her? I'm gonna have to go look her ass up. It's Sweet My Line, then why did he delete the video before? That's true, Jessica. He did delete the video, I mean, like, seconds after posting it. I don't know. But we all know if Sweetie on it, she will get to the bottom of it. We know that, so... Oh, you worked nights of that. Nah, I was just asleep. That's all my ass was doing. What about Boosie? Wait a minute. What you talking about, SR? What about Boosie, that guy that said she was going to kill his kid? She dead now. Or he's dead now. I don't know what you talking about, SR, on that one. Martin Lewis, that's his name. Yes. He makes content about nothing but other YouTubers. And then, I mean, that's just what he does. But you don't see anybody saying to him, You know, because he's very good at it. And he has a very good and popular show. But it's almost like, I mean, nobody challenges him with that. So it's insulting when you say that to people that are trying to follow his footsteps or see him as an example. The point is, don't put down other YouTubers that are not doing the same path you're doing. Like I said, everybody ain't impressed by celebrities and don't want to report on their ass all fucking day. That's just that. Everybody don't want to, oh, you know what? So-and-so baby mama and so-and-so baby mama fighting again. Who gives a fuck? You know, that's how I feel. But I'm not going to get on here and say the people that report that shit, they wasting time, they doing this, they doing that. Because it's people that want to hear that shit. I'm just not one of them all the time. You know what I mean? But it's a need for their content because it's people out here that want to hear it. Just like it's a need for people to report YouTube beef because it's people out here that want to hear it. So it's just be mindful of your fucking words and don't let your head get big. And that's what I just see coming from that direction when you do shit like that. I will be back on to put my bad ass baby to say, okay, see you when you get back, Shauna. Talk about whatever they want to their platform, but they want to control what everybody else talks about. Yes, Abby, that is annoying as fuck. Don't do that. Don't do that. I would not, like when I was calling the other day, when I was calling old girl stupid, what's her name? Daytime Tea Time. I wasn't saying like she's stupid, like she don't know what 2 + 2 is. I wasn't saying like she's stupid like that. I wasn't saying like she's stupid, like, you know, just like, bitch, you really stupid. I wasn't saying it like that. I was saying like, you got to be stupid to allow yourself to go through certain things that you should see coming because it's right there in front of you. That, I was saying it is highly stupid to sit up there and allow somebody to tell you they are putting you on a 45-day cleanse as if you are a fucking piece of fruit or you are a diet or something like that, like you're something to be juiced. And they're going to put you on a 45-day cleanse, yet they ain't doing their other friends of that because as they're telling stories, they're talking about how they just spoke to their other friend last night, how they just spoke to so-and-so, and this person told them XYZ, so why the fuck ain't they on cleanse? If you can sit at the end of your video and tell people to pray for me because my neck this and my that, and it's really going through this, but it ain't your story to tell, yet you're telling it, the fuck am I on the cleanse for? You sat up here talking about me. That is disrespectful. So not only did she punk you with having you come on with them fuck ass receipts that wasn't receipts, that was disrespectful too. So I was saying in the hopes that if she ever saw that, please know you're being disrespected. And if you do nothing about that, that qualifies you as being stupid because at least you can see the shit coming. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you could say things and it sound like something else. That's why I kept saying it's actually in love of saying it. It's actually being said in care, okay? Because you know, you gotta know when you being attacked. You have got to know that shit. Because Tasha can't sneak up and attack nobody. She see them. It's just like a ride. She right there in your face. She not the sneak attack type of person. So that, like, things can mean different things, basically. But unless y'all gonna hold everybody responsible for doing a certain content, don't downplay nobody's shit. Don't do that. I know you guys are glad I'm back. I'm glad y'all missed me because I don't like the smaller YouTubers. They don't take the time to edit their videos. Oh, that is something like she said. Yeah, they don't do that, Melissa. They really don't. Even it's some people don't even take the time out to, like, I was watching somebody do a live and they never took the time out to even talk to their people. Now I know you can get, overexcited sometimes and be talking, and sometimes you have to look away from the screen so you can stay focused, because you'll be talking about something, but if you're looking at the comments, then that will always throw you off because you want to answer the people. So, but one time, who was that? I don't watch them regularly, so I can't recall who the person is, but she's a black girl and she got blonde hair. And it's really pretty, but that's the only description I know to give. But I mean, she did not answer, not she didn't acknowledge the people in her live, not one time. I was just like, how are these people? Because they was just asking her questions and trying to repeat it and all of this, and it's like, to me, that's rude. That's disrespectful. That's rude. When I write some shit, I want it to be read. I want it to be answered. So everybody different. Everybody is different. I'll take the time to edit the video. I read that one. I thought Nuda B was in here. Or did you just mention her name and made me think about it? Yeah, you probably just mentioned her name. Oh, he's Polynesian. Hell, I just thought he was white and from Australia. He's missing quick. Not missing like someone took it. Let me miss it for a few lives now. Has she been for a few lives? I thought she was on the... Let me have to go check that out now. Brittany accused her of stalking her, and she threatened to flag Brittany's channel for saying that. Oh, that's still... See, that flagging channel shit is serious, y'all, because people get strikes. You could lose everything from a flagging of a channel. So... I don't know about that. Just because she said she was stalking her, I mean, like, that's just like I was saying, you may say something like you may call somebody stupid, but you don't actually think they stupid. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be playing with that. Olivia's Oracle is stalking and bullying her from a fake page. Yeah, I did see her say that, Abby. I did see her say that, because that's when I was like, who the hell is Olivia Oracle? I did see her say that she was bullying her from a fake page. But she was alive and someone said she was going to kill his kid. Wait a minute. Boosie was live and someone said she was going to kill his kid. The guy got killed. LOL. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm confused on that. But if somebody got killed, that ain't funny now. What? I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm just leaving it alone. He's a big guy. I've been following him since he started doing drama videos about the vegan community. Yes, I like him too. I don't follow him. I've just seen a couple of his videos, but the ones I did see, they were interesting. Yes, Naja, I saw that video of R. Kelly letting all them girls group on him. Did that nigga have 2 pairs of shades on in that video? Because I swear, it looked like he had 2 pairs of shades on. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I want to get the software to where we can watch videos, like we can show a clip right here and then discuss the video. I want to get that. So that might be my Christmas present to myself. I don't know, but I'm looking into figuring out how the fuck to do that, because I want to watch videos together and then, be able to discuss them, because this would be one of them good moments to have that. Because I swear, when I was looking at him, R. Kelly had on 2 pairs of shades, because it was like a line right here that was like, it looked like the Gucci colors, and then it was a line right under here that was just black. Now that could have been, no, why would you have two damn bands though? Did anybody else see that shit? Because I was just like, what is that? But yes, I saw him, like, first of all, they don't be feeling on his dick, because
it be too much pants. It just be pants everywhere. Like, how can you find it? I don't believe they be reaching it. You know, they don't be grabbing hard enough to touch his thing. But I don't know. You just can't be too scared if you up there saying grab my junk. You know, you can't be too scared that the cops coming to knock on your door. You know, you can't be. Because I would be terrified. But, you know, I don't think he is. You said Candace. That was Kale sitting front row. A lot of bigger black YouTubers people are thin skinned and can't take criticism. Bigger black YouTubers. Yeah, you know, some of them can. Some of them can. Some of them, and it's not just black YouTubers. It be white ones too. But I mean, right now we talking about the black ones. Some of them they can take the climb up. Oh, everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. But they can't take when you get to a certain point of everybody liking you. You will get just haters. You will just get haters to come along with that shit. You will just get them, and that's what they can't handle. That shit that fucks them up because they were so used to that. Everybody likes you when they finally get hit with that one person that's willing to make a video that's just downgrading everything they do, they literally shocked it in their feelings. But you just have to block those people out. It's like a girl today in my video with what was that video? It was a Star Marie. The video was Star Marie and Tasha, the interview, not the one about the interview. I don't know, but it was I think like the second one, the second summary interview video I made. And the girl where I was pointing out the fact that when Star Marie had said that, what did she say? That acne and herpes and blisters and all that is the same thing. And so in that video I had pointed that out, that they are not the same thing. They all have a complex that's similar, but they're not the same thing. So here she come down with talking about some, yes, they are the same thing. If you ever had a cold sore, you've just listen to that. If you ever had a cold sore, you have herpes. If a cold sore and herpes was the same thing, nobody would be afraid to catch herpes because every fucking body already has it. Now, I remember when I was in high school, I think, yes, our health teacher told us something like, well, she didn't say that, or he didn't say herpes and a cold sore was the same thing, but he said something like they're in the same family. They often teach us things, but they don't teach us the in-depth answer. Now, I explained in that video what a complex is, that you have a herpes complex and then you have herpes. Now, what Star was trying to do was convince everybody that everybody has herpes because her ass more than likely got herpes. And so everybody has it. How she was trying to justify her story that didn't make any sense, but it didn't matter because Tasha wasn't going to question her anyway, okay? But she was just trying to make that make sense. Now, I explained what a herpes complex is in that video, and then how it is that you catch the 8 different types of herpes, which is 8 different types of ways. So if you come back later still saying the same dumb shit after you clearly saw an explanation in the video, there's nothing more that I can do. So I said something around that sum up, like, this information is available on Google. If you don't go look it up, you are lazy. Okay, I can't go no further than that. And here she come back hitting me with some more shit. I didn't even read it. I just saw that she was still on there talking some fuck shit. So I wrote, like, I forgot what I started to say. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to just help us both and delete you. I gave her about a minute for that to come so it can come to her news feed and she can see what I wrote. But I deleted her ass. I don't have time for that shit. It's like, sometimes you just have to deuces to the whole fucking situation. Just delete it out your life because that shit is just, it just I'm not going back and forth with you on that shit. And that's what some people literally try to get you to do. I tell you what, Martin Lewis White is Creole. His mom is African, Italian, and French, and his dad is African slaves. Damn, y'all got all the history on his ass. Go ahead then. He did not hate. Wait, he did. Wait, this time again because there's too fast. I should look back on this day. I want to ask y'all a question. What do y'all think? And remember, we are grown here. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about. Feel free to say what you want to say as I ask y'all this. What do y'all think about Kim Porter's death? What came up to y'all mind about Kim Porter when you heard that she was dead? Kale said hit. What made you think it was a hit? Son took her out. The one Fame, the one that play on Star. Are you talking about that son? Cause she only got one son, don't she? Him and then 2 daughters, I thought. Yeah, that ran across my mind too. People are doing a cold sore spread by somebody that has a cold. For example, when my dad had a cold, he asked me to borrow chapstick and didn't know he had a cold. On the same day I put, okay, it just ended right there. Yes, but yes, Nigel, cold sores and herpes are not the, oh my God, it's not the same thing. People, stop letting people tell y'all that simple-minded shit. It's not the same thing. They are similar, but they are not the same thing, okay? The most commonly known herpes is the STD one, okay? I can't go into this shit because it just gets, it bothers me that people don't know some certain shit. Like, are y'all for real? That's why I was not going to argue with that woman. Is you fucking serious? You that grown and don't know the difference? Okay, okay. Back to Kim Porter. That has come up. Okay, Jessica, it's buffering. Okay, let me know when you see it back, Jess. Oh, you put it on a day later in the course, or it was there. I was in the 7th grade. She was at his baby weeks before. Yeah, that was because she sure looked healthy at the preview because they were saying that she was really sickly ill. But then again, you know, mothers do got that ability to, oh no, I'm going out, I'm supporting my baby, you know, and be looking, you know, they be sick as hell, but be looking fresh as all get out because they supporting their baby, you know, so it is, but if y'all don't know how Hollywood works, the way it works, that if you want to climb up that ladder and you want to be somebody, you have to do certain rituals, and they have different rituals for different stages. You have the ritual where you have to be embarrassed, like the humiliation. You have the the sacrifice. Um, you have what is that one? It's like you have to pretty much go through something. Like say like be like say, oh, you raped me. Like I'm saying to whatever her son name is, Kim Porter's son. I accuse him. Let's say I accuse him of rape, and then he has to get through that. And then if he gets through that, what they consider unscathed, still with the career, his career skyrockets because he's been through what they consider a tradition. And um, you get to my understanding, you get to pick to a certain level, and then it's just some shit you just have to do. But at some certain point, you have to. Yes, Kels, you got the gay one. Exactly, you got the one where you could come out being gay, or sometimes they use the technique of being embarrassed into being gay, like you get caught with a transsexual or something that's going to be embarrassing to you. These people are freaking crazy and demonic, and I don't. I was about to say I don't see how people don't see it, but I do see how people don't see it because I didn't see it until I studied it. But you have to think of this: how many people have died since Halloween? We've had a couple people die since Halloween. Um, and it's just you just always gotta when it's in that celebrity world, you've got to ask yourself, why did this person die? Now, I just don't believe Angela Simmons' baby daddy died. She died. I see this person in my head, but I can't think of their name. Vanessa says, who's gay again? No, she was, I think what Kels was saying is like the gay, the gay, not sacrifice, but the gay, well, we were saying how you have stages or traditions, what they consider traditions you have to do in order to prove yourself that you are worthy of these great honors, of this fame. Because what they teach you is that you can be as wicked as you want to be, and you can be as wicked as you want to be, but within all the wicked you do, there is also you have to have good deeds, because you could be wicked, but if you have good deeds, it balances it out. That's what they convince themselves. That's why you have a lot of charities. Okay, you have somebody that think sacrificing a grandmother is fine, and then they'll start a charity and think it's all good and it's going to work out and balance out well. It's just like you have Kanye West. I don't believe Kanye West sacrificed his mom. I believe Kanye West thought he could get around it, and they took his mom. Like, oh, like I believe it may have been okay by somebody else, like maybe Jay-Z or whatever. But I believe Kanye thought he can get through that or somewhat in some way. And they was like, no, we want your mama, so that's who we gonna take. And they took his mama, and he kind of went batshit crazy over it. I think he medicated himself for a long time to get through it, but then when all that shit wore off, and it wasn't the same, like it didn't do the same thing like it did before. I think that's when we got the Kanye we have today, the one that went batshit crazy, like what the fuck, my mom is gone, this and this and that. That's what I think happened. Now that don't mean that's what happened, but that's what I believe happened. Something along that line. Okay. Oh, she has two sons? I didn't know that. I thought she just had one. Okay, she was okay, off topic, but I was wondering how you felt about TK saying that she recorded her phone calls with Lovely T. Um, I thought that was very dirty, Abby. Like, why would you record your phone calls with somebody that you are saying your friend is your girl and all this? Because even though she often says, like she said that her and Love T was never friends and all that, but that when they did that little thing together, I don't know how many times she said, this is my girl during that. So what you mean y'all ain't friends? When you was in her face, she said that was your girl. That translates to, yeah, that's my friend. So now what do you mean? So with she I think she was wrong for that. Like, cause you gotta think of the last conversation you had with somebody on the phone that was like, like just talked about everything. You may have told about your relationship, about the person that get on your nerves at work, something maybe about your family, whatever the case may be. You had a private discussion. That's why I say when she came on with that third interview about Brandon's baby mama, and she had a brand new attitude, and she was like, I just want to make it clear that this was a recorded phone call. This was not an interview, and I talked him into letting me release it. She always, now the day before that, it was all, it was, well, I did the interview with Brandon and he said this and all this. She wasn't as quite much saying it that it was a bum rush of a phone call that she recorded that she just put out, but she had to make it clear because that lawyer got to her and it's like, no, you're going to say this shit, right? You're going to say how it is, how it happened, and you're going to line it up like this XYZ. So you can't just be recording everybody's shit and just put it out there. But I think that was wrong. And why would you do that? I just don't. And I really want to know what's on that phone call because I believe, with all honesty, I believe Tasha chopped that phone call up, just like how she tricked Armand and she asked Armand to send her the stuff that she already had so she could post it up on her page and make it look like Armand was the one that sent her these receipts that was on Lovely T. I believe that she sent Armand a cropped it, specially analyzed, you know, conversation that fits whatever agenda she was going for. And I think she was trying to put him in the position to where he got so petty, he would have been like, okay, I'm going to get back at her. I'm going to put this conversation out and let everybody know she sent it to me. So with the hopes that she was hoping that he would do that and send that out. And then that's how we would have received that. And then she would have played on however she would have played on that, which of course was being the victim and saying that maybe he was the one that chopped it up or whatever. But I don't believe like she just sent it to Armand and it just being them two talking. I believe she cropped and shaved off what she needed to in order to send it to him with the hopes that he would put it out there and then she would play off what she needed to play off on. And it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't do it. He didn't do it. Okay. Let's see. Quincy Brown with his sexiness. You said Kelly, not Quincy Brown. What's his? I thought that was his name, Quincy. Well, I don't know his last name. I just know his first name is Quincy. Who's MJ and Prince? Who? What you mean, MJ and Prince died. Like Michael Jackson's Prince, he died. He ain't dead because that ain't everywhere on the news. Who? Jessica, honey, who you talk about? Okay, now I should see you when you get back, Pooh. I think the phone recording was pure snake shit. Just proves she's. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Because I just don't. I can't admit. Like I'm trying to think of the last phone conversation I had. All the things I talked about. What I want them to be heard, other than the person I was talking to, and that's a guaranteed no. Um, and just why would you do that? Why would you? Okay, I get you say you record celebrities and all of this bullshit, but that's another thing that she says often, that sometimes you can catch her in lies when she says, my lawyers advised me to record all conversations. A lot of people that deal with celebrities, that's you do the opposite. You don't record them. You don't do things because they think they're supposed to have special treatment. So a lot of people give them that. Oh, they think this way. So a lot of people will do that for them. But a lot of people, a lot of especially celebrities will not fuck with you if you doing shit like that. If they find out you doing shit like that, I don't know, bitch. I can't call your line without you. If you the damn FBI, CIA recording somebody, no, I'm not gonna deal with you. And a lot of people will do that. So when she be saying sometimes these lawyers be suggesting her things and stuff like that, I'd be like, that's another one of the moments where you be like, no, I don't know, bitch. I think you're lying. I think you're lying. I mean, it goes both ways. Sometimes you do need to record, but in the way she trying to do hers is like, they're going to say a lot of confident things that's off of the record. And they're not going to say that shit if they know you're recording at all times. So that's why you see most people say shit like off the record. Okay, well, let me stop this recorder so you can say what you're going to say, because this shit is off the record. You don't want me saying it to anybody, and you don't want me having it in my hand with you saying it. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta decipher everything she do, because she lie for fun. They wanted the music back. Prince just hit. They wanted the music back. Prince just changed his mother F name, and they was mad as hell. They was not making money off him when he changed his name. Who are we talking about? Like Prince? I don't know. The only Prince I know is like Michael Jackson's little baby Prince. And then it's like some kid named Prince K. Yup, or whatever. That's a rapper. Man, it's to surprise me with the depths she will go to based on her tendencies to not have proper receipts and her lack of credibility. I would have thought she would release the recording. Yeah, sometimes she can still shock me too. But like I said, it's something in that recording that she cannot really, like, okay, let's say she released the recording, but then of course Lovely T is gonna hear it. Okay, so she released the recording, and let's say she chopped it up. So Lovely T will be able to rebuttal back and be like, that's chopped up. That's not how it went. But then let's say the Lovely T can one-up her and be like, damn, bitch, I got receipts. That ain't how the conversation go. Then she just asked out. So, see, she has to play that out in her mind. Can Lovely T up-trump what I got? You know what I'm saying? So it's like she just can't put it out with the confidence that Lovely T won't have no get back. Because when you doing sneaky shit, you don't know if the other person got some shit to watch you at all times on your sneaky shit. And so that's what I think she more of like, I can't put it out unless I find a way of something, because this is what got me. And tell me if any of y'all noticed this. If y'all saw it before she took it down.
when she was doing her confession and all of that shit, she was already bothered. She was already sweaty. She was already jumping all over the place, which shows that she's nervous. Anytime Tasha do that, she's nervous, okay? Second of all, in the midst of her reading the comments, she kept jumping back from the story to just answering comments. Like, stop doing that shit. Like, turn the comments off so you can tell the story. But just off of a whim, she looks into the comments and she's reading and she's like, "What are you talking about, Armand? Like, what are you talking about? We just friends. Like, oh my gosh, what are you even talking about? What are you doing? Is something going on?" You know, it was just like, and I couldn't see the comments that was coming up, so it was like, why are you having this big reaction? So after everything fell out, it made me think, like, was your ass, I believe, she threw that part in there acting like, so make sure she say Armand's name. No, this is not about Armand. Armand, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Because he supposedly wrote something and she read it off and was like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? I'm trying to tell my story. What's going on? I just remember her saying, what are you doing? Is something going on? Like, do I have to go check on something? And I was just like, that seemed fake as fuck. And I think that was her moment of, she did that. She chose that time to tell us her truth about that situation in that moment, because she already knew Armand was pissed as all get out and was going to out her ass. So she needed something that was going to neutralize that moment, okay? They've been wanting to know what happened between me and T for the longest. So while Armand is flipping out, I'm going to throw this the fuck out there, because they just might be more interested in this than they will be in that. That's what I think. That's her plan. That was her plan, in my opinion. Because right there, to just throw that out there, like, you know, is there a problem? Do I have to go address some shit with Armand now? Like, that was just out of place, out of pocket, weird. I was like, what the fuck was the point of that? Like, if I was to see some shit like that, I would read it, and I might pull my phone to the side and start texting like, nigga, what's going on with you? What's wrong with you? Why you tripping? You see I'm on this live. I would talk to him, but not to him through the camera. So that's just how I saw this shit. Okay, let me get this bit off topic. Okay. Illuminati gay stuff, yeah. Yeah, that's what they was talking about. I think the phone recording was okay, read that. Just said they wanted the music back from read that. Okay. Always managed to surprise me. Release the recording, read that. Wait a minute, did I read that? She will go to based on her tendencies to have the proper receipts. Yeah, I read that. Her back and credibility. I would have thought she would release the recording. Okay, first and then explain it. I found it strange how she couldn't play the recording because her phone was dead. Oh, that's why she couldn't play the recording. And even Armand, who was exposed to her, said he never listens to the recordings. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. See, because I like I said, I was making a video, so wasn't able to finish the video before her scary ass deleted it. So she said her phone was going, girl, bitch, all them gadgets you got in there. See, that's what I be talking about. Purple Rain. I think that was Purple Rain. Billie Jean, MJ, and Purple Rain Prince. What you think about them dying? Okay. Billie Jean, MJ, and Purple Rain Prince. So you're talking about like Michael Jackson and Prince. Okay, Shauna says she's back. Okay, Prince, Prince. This is what it sounds like. Windows. I don't know why we didn't think his ass was gay back in the day, but we all should know MJ was killed. Okay, that was just a real. I think that was a fucked up kilt at that. I think it was supposed to look like um my MJ took too much, like he overdosed. But then I think they messed up. I think it was like I don't think they did it right. And they had to have a scapegoat because whatever the fuck they did not do it right. It did not look like he did it by himself. And the family was probably making too much noise, so they had to have a scapegoat. So they chose that doctor to be like, you gave him too much, whatever the fuck. There you go. And I forgot how Prince even died. I forgot what they even said Prince died of. But I know my sister very well thinks that it was not a natural death. You have to remember, these people are dying at like ages that's just not even funny. Like Bernie Mac was what, in his 50s? Like my dad is like 63, 4. And I mean, my dad is in great health. Celebrities often die like way too early sometimes, and you just have to ask yourself why. Why is it so fucking many of them? Why do so fucking many of them kill themselves like Robin Williams? Like you would think somebody that have it all and all of this stuff, or think they have it all, why would they kill themselves? It's just a lot of questions that you have to ask yourself when dealing with that. But yeah, I definitely think MJ was was damn so murdered because he was trying to sue Sony, remember, and he was going to tell all of the dealings that happened between him and Sony. So they was not about to let that man live to tell that. No, ma'am, they were not gonna do that shit. And then I want to say I read somewhere that Prince was trying to buy something like Universal Studios or some shit. He was trying to buy into that. And that's also a no no. I mean, we have to remember that's why the whole damn Black Wall Street went down. Black Wall Street, which it was crazy because I was talking to a guy the other day that didn't know nothing about that, and I know why, because they purposely not teach us these things. But Black Wall Street was um you know a street in a town where that it was black owned everything: grocery store, high school, elementary school, the three banks that it had. And at one point in time, it was a town, three towns over. I want to say, I think it was three towns over. They were selling a bank. Okay, they were selling. I don't want to say it was a bank, a financial something. They were selling it. Okay, and you had the white part of town, then you had the black part of town. Well, the white part of town had I think like 8 different banks. Okay, now the black side of town only had 3 small banks. Okay, and so they had, when that building was coming up for sale, that other town, they didn't give a fuck what color people were. They wanted that green. That's what was important to them, who had the most amount of money. So when the 3 banks put their money together, they had more money to offer that other bank, or that other financial what was it? It wasn't a bank. I can't think of what it was called. Um but we just gonna call it a bank. They had the 3 banks of the black Wall Street had enough money to outbid the white side of town Wall Street. Well, that made the very racist people back then be like, what the, you know, How does those niggers have more money than us put together when we put together our 8 banks? They put together their 3 banks and they have more money than us. Now we have to remember back then when this all came about, the Black Wall Street all came about, it was simply because they would not allow us to do anything with them. No, you can't use our school books. No, you can't go to our restaurants. No, you can't use our banks. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do this. Stay over there and do it your fucking self. So that's what we did. We stayed over there and we did it ourselves and we outdid them. And that put them in a tizzy. Oh, how the fuck are they doing this? It was literally, I remember reading the book, and it was literally a man named Mr. Tittle. And he was so upset because he did not understand how Mr. Tittle was one of the bank owners. He did not understand how Mr. Tittle had a hardwood cherry door. Because he didn't have a hardwood cherry door, and he was a white man. So how the fuck does this nigger have a hardwood cherry door? His door was made out of hardwood cherry. So he was not understanding that. And so what they did is they got like, I think it was like 200 to 300 white men, together. And this is what they told these people. They said, hey, and the police, the thing is, the police would tell people this too. If you called up there and asked the police, they would tell what I'm about to say this to people too. They would say, hey, you know what? If these black people get a hold of this financial business, and the bank goes under, then they'll be able to walk up to your house and just knock on the door and say, hey, get all your stuff and get out. We own the house. Now, this is what they would tell. So the people, they would tell a bunch of men this, and they would be like, oh, really? They can do that? They'll be able to do that. Then they'll go home and tell their wives and get them all in a tizzy and be like, they'll be able to do this. So then you got a whole bunch of white people scared and should know motherfucking better. You couldn't even walk up to the grocery store, but I can come to your house and evict your ass. Like, that don't even remotely make sense. But nonetheless, they choose to believe it, so they got all these white people up in a little, just draws all up in a bunch. And they convinced them that they were in great danger because black people were doing good, And so that's when them and the government conspired together to fuck up all of Black Wall Street and kill anything black moving. Now, of course, they don't want to tell that part of our history, because when we were challenged when we were told, get the fuck over there, we don't want nothing to do with you, go do your own shit, and we did it, we did great. We did great to where we outdid our oppressors. We outdid the people that thought they was keeping everything from us, to where it came time to bid for something, they didn't even have enough motherfucking money, okay? So they got in their motherfucking feelings because they couldn't understand why a black person had a 2-story house or a cherry wood door, or how the hell are they upstanding their banks not to go under and ours is. They couldn't understand all that shit. So what they did was tore the shit up. And then, if you wonder where we got names like the projects and ghetto, those didn't come from black people. The projects, and you can look that up thoroughly, it's thoroughly to detail described that was a government project. Okay, the projects was a government project to take black families, extract the black man out of it, okay, and put these black families on top of each other in poverty, and make sure that they had to make sure the black man was not part of it, okay, put his ass elsewhere. So that's when you got the programs where they could be like, hey, you need help raising your kid. You got two or three kids. Come this way. We can give you housing. But that Negro, he can't come with you. Okay, that was dividing the black family. So when they did all of that, they said, let's do a project. Literally, y'all, a project. And they named it projects. Okay, the project. and put them on top of each other and give them very little to work with and see what happens. And then that's when they start incorporating violence and all of this shit into it because they wanted the formula to make sure we would fuck up. That's what they want. They wanted the formula to how do we make sure they do not break the fuck off and do this Black Wall Street shit again. We do not need to put them over to the west side. And then next thing you know, all of the south side of Chicago living lavish and lovely because these niggas then got together and just did the damn thing. Okay? Let's make sure that shit don't happen. So how do we fuck them up? This plan. That's like a legit fucking thing. I don't even know how I got started on that shit, y'all. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. It was to make a point, but I got all up in my feelings thinking about that shit, y'all. I'm sorry because it bothers the fuck out of me when you sit there and you tell people you can't do this and you can't do that and you can't do that, and then they go off to their own and they do the best of the best, and then you fuck that shit up, and then you constantly trying to say that they are the most violent and the most this and the most that, and then people believe it and buy into it, like, you know, black on black crime and all this shit. That's we don't only term that got black on black crime. Like white people don't kill white people, and black people all day will tell you over and over, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, we just bring each other down so much, because people will make an assessment like, bitch, I can't fuck with you because you trying to fuck me over. No, that's not clearing and making sure that, like, okay, this person mean me no good. That's straight up hating, and how dare you feel that way about another black person. But when a white person do it, it's the fuck okay. Okay, 3 people can get shot in Chicago the whole damn summer, and it's the worst city in the damn United States. But 500 damn white people can die in Oklahoma or New Jersey alone to fuck today. Okay, and somehow that's just death or whatever the fuck. Like, that's crazy, y'all. That's just fucking crazy. We cannot buy into that mind fuck anymore. Like, we cannot do that shit. That's what's killing us. Not each other, not us. That shit, that fake ass knowledge is what's killing us. Okay, like how you do not know the difference between a fucking STD and a damn complex of an STD. That not having that fucking knowledge, that's what's killing us. Okay, shit like that. It just chat. Oh Jesus, I done got hot, y'all. Okay, let me calm the fuck down, y'all. Okay, let me find what the fuck I was at, y'all. I just saw through that mug. Okay, hold on. What is somebody talk about some Leo the Lioness Queen? Okay, hey Leo the Lioness Queen, your name, I don't recall your name before. That's pretty. Excuse me, that's pretty. It's called a blood sacrifice, and the sacrifice family member, and you sacrifice a family member of someone close to you. Yes, exactly, T Hollywood. That's exactly what you do. You have to kill somebody. You have to sacrifice somebody. Like, let's say I become famous. I become a famous news reporter. That ain't fame. Fuck, I'm just famous. We ain't gonna put no title to it. Let's just say I'm famous. And y'all, my family, all in here, okay? And they say to me, you know, in order for you to obtain this fame, you know, you have this life of this lavish life and all these things right at your fingertips, you are going to have to give something up. Oh, okay, what I'm going to have to give up? You know, what, y'all want 15% rather than 10? Like, what? Y'all don't want me to talk about certain things? Like, you don't want me to claim that I love God or don't mention nothing about God? Or what? What is it that you don't, you know, you want? Okay, and it's like, okay, you're gonna have to sacrifice some things, and then as your career climbs, those things get heavier and heavier and heavier. And so then let's say it's getting heavier, and then next the fuck thing you know, Oh, well, we need a life. You're gonna have to give somebody up. Okay, let's say, oh, we want you to give up Jessica. Oh, why Jessica? Oh, because that's your day one. You have to show, you have to show your, you have to show your loyalty to us. So give up somebody that means a lot to you. Okay, so Jessica. So then, okay, let's say, okay, Will. Okay, I give up Jessica. So then they come along and that, oh, that wasn't enough. That was just the show to bring you in. Now you need to give up somebody else that means something to you. Let's give up Kels. Oh, why I gotta give up Kills? Oh, well, another one of your day ones. Just give up. If you want to keep climbing, give up. And it's just like that. Okay, go from Kills, then to go to Abby. It just goes up and up and up. You're never through. As long as you keep feeding that beast, as long as you keep, feeding that beast, literally. As long as you can offer up people, you can keep growing. That's why you see a lot of these people, you'll see these artists that get on and they got one fucking CD out. Then next thing you know, they bring it on two or three more people. They got this over here, these little, oh, well, like let's say when Lil Wayne or Rick Ross, because his was very weird. Rick Ross came on, and right after his first CD, he was bringing out Meek Mill and French Montana and all of these people. And then French Montana, he bringing out this person and that person. And what that guy French Montana brought out, and then he died. He died like before he could. They was just still working in the studio, but he died before he can even come out. And see, those are usually the type of hits we're talking about, because you had Rick Ross brought him out, then or Rick Ross came out, he became the big dog. Then you had him bring out French Montana. Okay, so you got French Montana now. And then next thing you know, you got, I forgot what that dude name was, but he come out. And then next thing you know, he's shot down dead. And then that's the fucking end of that. Next thing you know, French Montana bringing out another person. Those are the type of things that we're talking about that they be doing. Okay. Hold up. You're making some great point. Well, thank you, Leo. Tasha is the queen of deflection. Oh, yes. Now that she's got a niche for. But yeah, it's that. Yeah, she better stop poking. Especially because she had nothing to tell. Her so-called receipts about Levity showed nothing other than she held her pick the title. Yeah, I saw that too. Because she asked this girl, what should the title be? And like Lovely T was like, this one sounds less petty. This one sounds less mean. And she used that as a receipt. Like, bitch, how is that a receipt of her saying go with this because it's less mean? And that's basically what the fuck thing said. I don't remember in detail, but that's basically what it said. Not daddy, SR. Not daddy now. No, not daddy. Drug the same as Lil Peep. Okay, I still don't know who this Prince is. Oh, Prince. Wait, you talking about Prince like Prince, like the ass out cheeks Prince? Kels, that Prince? I don't know now. What man run around in a purple suit with the ass and a little bitty ass at that? I mean, like some little apples, just running around talking about some. What nigga What nigga doing that out Prince was gay at night, but my adulthoodness says no straight niggas running around doing that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, I finally watched that one shit a couple of months ago with Apollonia. Is the movie called Purple Rain? I think the movie is called Purple Rain. I was cracking up all the way through that shit, especially when he hit her like, ah. And she was like, oh. I was like, nigga, if you don't put some behind that hit, I like, oh Lord, that movie was hilarious. Yeah. MJ, Jay-Z, Prince was going to start recording label Black on Jay-Z think he's next to go. No, Jay-Z is definitely in the shits all the way. Jay-Z is a shot caller of that shit because he's given up a lot. I told y'all about it was a guy that had did like just he's a regular YouTuber, and Jay-Z, I believe Jay-Z was the one that got his shit shut down. But he lived like wherever the fuck they grew up, he grew up around them. And he went back to his hometown and he questioned people, and he was like, do you ever remember Jay-Z being, you know, this thugged out, selling drugs on the corner, you know, the big drug dealer that industry portrays him to be? And everybody from the old woman that was on that damn stoop, bitch, the old woman that was on the stoop that said she used to do the crack. Baby, she was like, I used to buy the crack and I always bought from Jay. I never bought from Jay. I always saw Jay, but I never bought bad. I tell you, I would buy crack morning, noon, and night. I was like, who the fuck grandma was that? And get her to quit talking. But I mean, he just went back and he just questioned, you know, people, and they was like, Jay-Z was never that nigga that was on the corner, you know, with the gun and all this shit. They was like, he hung around them niggas that did that. He was like the runner. They was like, but this nigga never had any responsibilities and never had a name, okay? And could nobody recall ever buying no fucking drugs from him. They was just like, you know, they had named some guy named Snooky. I think it was Snooey, like Snooey, like W-E-E. Snooey and Dame. They was like, those were the, you know, the niggas that you would go to in that little group. You know, that was like really about their life. They would have a gun on them, or, you know, be into some shit. It was never Jay. And so he made that little video, put it together, and it was out for about like a year, and it had like at least 1 million views when I watched it. And then somebody had made a video saying that it was taken down, that the word was that it had, Jay-Z had saw it and it was taken down because it pretty much just decredited everything he ever said. And these were real life people that like knew this nigga. And it's just like, why you have to take that down? See, that makes me believe that you really wasn't into that shit because you had to have it taken down. Okay. Prince was sick and took too many pills. Okay, Vanessa, thank you. So basically, an overdose, an accidental overdose, much like Amy Winehouse and Brittany Murphy, that little dude that was going with Ariana Grande. I mean, that's a lot of motherfucking celebrities that's just dying off. You know what I mean? That shit is not normal. You okay, Jessica? You saw what I was talking about where he stopped rapping because he was looking at Beyonce like, "Bitch, what's going on in your head?" Like, cause she just went all, it was creepy. But yes, see, I was supposed to do like a little video on that. I'm still pissed off because I worked all that hard on Tasha's video and then this bitch erased the shit. Y'all tell you that first part was gonna be funny as hell, and then I can't even finish the damn video. But yes, you okay? So you saw that because it was like they was up there rapping, or he was up there rapping, and Beyonce just, got up on him and did some weird shit and scared his ass, and he stepped back and was like, "Bitch, you all right?" That was the look he gave. He didn't say anything, but it was just like, "You all right?" Because this shit ain't normal, And that was clear as day. Like, you can be in love with Beyonce and still saw that shit. That was very clear. Yes. Okay, they said Jay-Z wasn't no drug dealer, his best friend. Yes. It was the Snowy guy and Dame. They were the drug dealers. And so it was the Snowy, which I believe he ended up in jail. I forgot what they said happened to Snowy, but it was him and Dame's money that started Rockefeller. So that's why Dame said he was extremely hurt when Jay-Z kicked him out of Rockefeller, because the way he did it was he made it to where Dame had to like buy back Rockefeller because of the way he got the board to switch up. He made Dame's vote null and void. It was like, it don't matter what you vote for, nigga. Your vote does no longer count. So he did that. He switched that up however he did. And then when they voted him out, Dame had to buy back in. Well, by the time he was buying back in, Jay-Z already had these the job contract and everything. So it was like, I mean, that's fucking dirty. I mean, that's dirty, okay? How the fuck, like, it started with their blood, sweat, and tears. They the one that stood out on the corner, had to run from cops and sell all this drugs and all of that shit, and to put you on, and then you snatch everything from up under them, including they fucking clothesline that they started, because always said the clothing line was what he wanted to do. That was his thing. He wanted to do clothes, and Jay wanted to do rapping. He was always the one that's trying to be fresh and all this shit and all that. So that was more of like his dream. And it was like when Jay got tired of it, it was just like, I don't want to promote it no more, and of course he was the star behind it, so he needed to promote it. There's a lot of shit between their relationship, but true tea is, if you listen to that 444, I don't know what fucking song it is, because I didn't buy the shit. I just listened to it from a friend that had got it, because I ain't buying none of this shit, and I'm not listening nor downloading any of it. But the song that he had wanted me to listen to was the one when he was pretty much saying to Beyonce, because you have to remember, when Beyonce made Lemonade, she didn't let Jay-Z listen to it. She just put it out, okay? And he heard it when we heard it, supposedly. That's what they said. So when he did 444, he didn't let her listen to it. She heard it when we heard it. So it was two songs on there that was real suspect, like, Negro, what was you thinking? And the one was when he was apologizing to her. It's a song where he's like pretty much just apologizing. And he says, I'm sorry for not loving you the way I was supposed to love you, at the beginning of our relationship. I'm sorry for all the times I was comparing you. And he said something like comparing you to like a ghost or something, like comparing you to the ghost of her. And And then I'm sorry for all the times I stepped out of you. I'm sorry all the times I didn't see, I wasn't there for you for the times you had the miscarriage. Like, it's the way he worded it though, because it was something like, I wasn't there for you the many times you lost the many us or something like that, some shit like that. And so he apologizing for all of that. And then when he go into the second verse, he goes into saying that, yeah, I know that I married you because you were a good look. Like, that would have been a moment right there. Like, no, nigga, you will not put that in a song to where I can be in the grocery store 10 years from now and that shit come up on the screen reminding me that you married me because I was a good look. Like, that got to hurt. That got to hurt the soul to hear some shit like that. If that's some shit you did, keep that to yourself. Don't confess that to me. And damn sure don't confess that over no fucking song where it can be replayed over and over and over and over again. So that was one song. And then it's another song where he is pretty much, well, no, that's the same song where he's saying, I'm sorry that, I'm sorry. It started off where he's saying, like, I'm sorry you didn't move like her. Or like, you didn't dance. I'm sorry you didn't dance like her. You didn't. He's saying all these things that you didn't do. And then he's like, I'm sorry that I compared you to her. And then he says something about a plane going down. So that's very clear that he's talking about fucking Aaliyah. Okay, that's very clear. So then it's another song that it's not so much about Beyonce, it's just about his fuck ups, as to where he say, he like, yeah, I might, he's like, I'm summing this up, y'all, because I don't know how to rap, but he was like, yeah, I could have been wrong for, dissing my best friend, going behind my best friend back and trying to get her back, because he was like, all she needed was a like a homie and a lover and a friend. And then he says how they got Aaliyah and Dame. Of course, he don't say their names, but he says how they got close because of his shenanigans. And instead of taking that like a man, he wanted to hurt Dame, and so I guess that's why he was still trying to pursue Aaliyah, in which hurt everybody in the end. And he should have been man enough to realize he fucked up a good thing, but he still had a good thing because he had Beyonce, but he wasn't seeing it like that. So that's in the other song. Nonetheless, it's like, I would, as his wife, I'd have just been like, you can leave all this shit out of there, because no, who needs to know that? You could go to Dame and apologize for that. You can come to me and apologize for that. You can go to Aaliyah Grave and apologize for that. But you will not put that shit in a song. No. But nonetheless, the nigga did not do all. He was not all that. He was not the main drug dealer around town. He was not that. And that's that shit where I be talking about these rappers that get on here and be talking about some, they do this, they do that, and don't even know how to cut the drug the fuck up, or even make the drug. You could probably put, who the little niggas that was singing Bad and Bougie, something with a Uzi, you could probably put crack right in front of them right the fuck now and tell them to make a batch, and they wouldn't know what the fuck to do. So if you don't know any of that shit, I don't need you singing about the shit. That's just how I feel. I don't want to hear no shit from you because you ain't about that life. So why are you pretending as if you are? Gets on my nerves with that shit. They tried to destroy the black community with the Tuskegee experiment, and that didn't work. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, they did that where they, what was it, 300 men they gave syphilis to, and just sat back and watched. We're gonna see how you Negroes take this, and we're gonna document it. Like, the fuck, how do you have the nerve to do that? Like, how do you have the conscience to do that over a 60-year period?
Child, we can't get started on Black Pop. Oof, child, because I goes in on that shit. Yes, SR Pimp C was, yes, he was. First thing you didn't said that wasn't perverted or managed. Go ahead, SR. Yes, Pimp C was also one of the people that was talking real shit. And then, oops, he's dead. Anytime you get to talking too much knowledge, yeah, they waxed that ass. He knew they both knew what date was the one. He is not innocent at all. He was the one whole thing, the whole entire thing. And that's just facts. That's not this fact, not an opinion. I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't comment. The white people burnt the Black Wall Street down, straight jealous. Oh yeah, they did that. They did that. They did that. Oh, they did that. I mean, just straight did that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine it? I mean, for people, what type of, how can you do a study to make sure how you keep people down? So they knew it. They piled people up with very few resources. Because if you go and you read that report, the end of the report says if you pile, Negroes up with very few resources and violence, they will not proceed or succeed in any manner. Like, why would you do a study for that to make sure people fail? So not only just conclude if you exclude them, that you're not doing anything, just excluding them, putting them to the side ain't doing a fucking thing. Because see, they will prosper. Okay, there's some prospering ass people. What you must do is flood their neighborhood with drugs. You must flood their neighborhood with violence, and you must teach them to hate each other. Okay, because this was still out after the Willie Lynch letters. So we still made Black Wall Street after the Willie Lynch letter. So all that shit, that's another thing white people, they get all the credit of, oh, well, we just hate each other because we're being taught and all that. Yes, we're being taught, but sometimes our own people are teaching us that shit. Because like I said, when you get on here and you telling another person that they hating for pointing out some shit, you are spreading that dumb shit. Why is it an assessment if Jill over here realizes that Becky is doing her wrong and she points it out and says, now Becky, you're doing me wrong. I'm not happy with you, Becky. I'm very upset with what you did, Becky. Okay, now Jill, Jill's very aware. Jill's making sure she doesn't get screwed over. But if you got Tanisha over here like, Laquanda, bitch, why you do that? I'm not happy with you, Laquanda. Like, I'm watching you, Laquanda, and we ain't cool no more. Bitch, Lucretia hating. That's not the same thing Jill just did. What she's doing is hating on her own people. Because I guess what we're supposed to do is let one another fuck each other over and just not call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they try to teach us is we are at a different standard. And if you guys buy into it, that's exactly what they want you to do. So if they can do something and then they call it something different when you do it, that's a damn trick. Okay? Because like I said, you can't say 3 people in Chicago die all summer and that's the worst city in the world. But then you got 500 people that died. Because according to statistics, okay, it is 500 white people killed, 500 white people in every state daily. Okay? So that's a whole lot of motherfucking people. Okay? So if you got that outdoes everybody. Okay? Everybody. Asian, Puerto Rican, everybody. Okay? So when they sit there and they put on the news, they'll find black stories. Because you got 10 people tonight alone that tried to kill their spouse that happened to be white for insurance money. The fuck tonight, 10 alone, just in the state I live alone. Okay? But still yet, they'll put on your news, Jerome was walking down the street and a police shot him in the back and
We don't know what Jerome was doing, but he's suspected of chewing bubblegum while walking black. And, you know, only if Jerome would have spit the bubblegum out like he was told, Jerome would not be dead. Now we'll bring more to you in the morning news. And right now we're going to show you what Rihanna did for her birthday over in Barbados. Like, they will hit you with that after they just told you somebody's child was killed and murdered for chewing some gum. And the police thought maybe it was, I don't know, elastic gum and it was going to blow up the neighborhood. Who the fuck knows? But just that fucking simple. Just that simple and you're dead. And then next thing you know, let's watch to Brianna twerk at the Barbados fashion show. Like, okay. White people read the Black Wall Street. I mean, did I skip anybody? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay. At all, he was in the whole thing, the whole entire thing. Just fix. Knows nothing about Black Wall Street. That's sad. Make sure you tell them, Vanessa. Tell them. Anybody that don't know anything about Black Wall Street, I will stop and be like, let me educate you on it. Because that shit was, I was never taught that in school. Never taught that in school. The most I was taught about black people is that we was in slavery. That's it. That's like, you know, John Deere products. That was invented a black man. John Deere is the black man that invented John Deere, but who is profiting from that $1 billion invention? A white John Deere. The guy, the black guy, name was John, and then they both name was John. But the Deere was named after, you know, his slave owner. So that's why his last name was Deere, because I'm pretty sure it was something different before this man owned him. But he was an inventor. The white John was an inventor, and he kept trying to invent, I forgot what the first invention was, and he couldn't get it right. And so John the slave had suggested something to him, and he took it as back talk. And so his punishment was, you're gonna have to show me, or you're gonna get a beat down, since, you know, because he thought he was back talking him like, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. And so he tweaked whatever the problem was, and Bulai, it worked. So then he put him out of the field and put him in his invention area, whatever the fuck, his little working space. And they would make stuff, and that man made all of that stuff, and that family is $1 billion family, like generations to come, because John Deere is the #1 top used farm equipment in the world. Okay, not just America, the world. And instead of the black man that got pulled from his family, had to work in that shop hour after hour with no fucking pay, pulled away from his wife, and, you know, while his family was in the field pulling shit and catering to this white man's family, they don't see any of those benefits. They don't get any of that money. They don't get any of that. The white family is going to college on that black man's back, and that black man's sweat, and that black man's brain, the ones that they was calling animals and all of this. But we couldn't be too much fucking animals, because y'all sure like creeping in that slave quarter, screwing the women. So either you're into bestiality, or you knew good and damn well we wasn't animals. And I'm going to bet on you knew good and damn well we wasn't animals. And mind you, in the Constitution, we are still 1/3 human. So while we out here be arguing about dumb shit, like whether the Kardashians should be honored in some type of way of creating some type of black culture or not. We still considered 1/3 human in the fucking Constitution. That shit needs to be changed. Period. You know, but it's okay because they keep us distracted purposely. They do that shit purposely. If we keep them arguing about fuck shit, they won't have time to change anything. Okay, yes. Yeah, I read it. We both knew what day. Okay, I read that one. The Black Wall Street was the black maker just like a land so much richer. Yeah, that's true too. That is true. Yes, Vanessa, know your history, honey. Oh, well, thank you. Who stole my TP? Who stole my TP? I just got that. The government system programs was designed. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, Vanessa. Designed to destroy the black family and community. That's when. Why? Yes, Section 8. You can't have a man in. Yes, that is so true. Now I know two separate families, y'all. One family is black and one family is white. And they stay in the same apartment complex. And they are like low income home complexes. Now, they both have 2 children and a husband. Now, and I mean, they literally on the same street and everything. When the black girl moved in, she could not move in with her husband. Her husband, not her boyfriend or baby daddy, her husband. Okay, he could not move in, or the rent would have been like $4 or something. But without him, the rent is like, I think like $20 or $30. And so, but it was very clear and on her lease that no man could live there, period, at all. Okay, so of course she trying to survive and all of this shit. So of course she did that, but you know, her husband be there or whatever, but he just not literally on the lease. Now, the white family that moved in, same situation, okay? But at the time she moved in, she was not married to her now husband. They were not married yet. They were just pretty much shacking up boyfriend and girlfriend. And they allowed them all to be in there, and her rent, instead of her rent being like, I think it should have been according to her situation. It should have been like $20, I think. Instead of that, with her husband in it, or her boyfriend at the then time in it, with his job and all, guess how much y'all the rent went up to if he was to live there? Just say a number in your head. I'm positive you're wrong. $80 fucking dollars. $80 for that man to live there. $80. But for the black man to live there, it would have been 400 and some change for him to live there. And that was this woman's husband. And like I said, the white couple, they were not even fucking married yet. Okay, they was just boyfriend and girlfriend at the time. And somehow the government came up with only it being $80 if he was to live there. So yeah, they design everything to make sure we stay the fuck apart. That's why they tried to make it like that's why they try to make it like black men ain't worth shit. Black men ain't worth shit. They don't do shit. They don't take care of their kids. They don't do this. They don't do that. I know a lot of black fathers, and I got a handful of them niggas I can name that don't take care of their kids out of all the men I know. Okay, so that's actually backwards of what they teach us, because according to them, I should know mad niggas that don't take care of their kids and a handful that do. But no, it's backwards, okay? But they try to tell you that a black man will smash, hit it, quit it, and go on about his fucking business. Now, to an extent, that's true if you fucking with a bum. But a
of men, even if they still don't even want that woman, they still step up to take care of their child. But they don't highlight those black men. No, no, no. They don't highlight those black men. Why would we give black men a good vibe? We must make them look scary, uneducated, murderous, rapists, and just all around bums all around the board. You know, that's what we must make them look like. And then then you have a whole generation of women that I don't need a fucking man. I don't need a man. I don't need a. Who don't like a little dick every now and then? Girl, yes, you do need a man, okay? You need a man for tons of things. Take the trash out, kill spiders, have conversations with, barbecue on the 4th of July and all other summer days that require barbecuing. Okay, get in the kids' ass when they showing out. All right, pick shit up when you don't want to go out and pick, and dick you down. So that's numerous reasons why you need a man. Okay, so when women be hollering that shit, they either ain't never had a man that's worth shit, like the Punani, because I just don't know how you even live without one. I don't know. Okay, I read that one. Run it. Yeah, they did. They hurt the black community bad with that just ski heat experiment. Chinks. Yes, Kels. Yes, that was his name. The guy that died. Oh shit! Now French Montana brought out. Yes, Chinks. That was his name, and you cannot tell me that was not a fucking sacrifice. That was a full-fledged on sacrifice. Okay. Period. French Montana is trying to be up there. And he don't care what it costs. Hell, he has even said on the radio, you know, who in the Illuminati, so I can invite them over for dinner. Like, that shit ain't funny. That shit is not funny. Oh, Diva 317. Glad I catch your live. Just wanted to say I love your videos. Those star videos were funny. It said, well, thank you. Thank you, Diva 317. Okay, it's like a Steve Harvey and Bernie Mac thing. Yeah, that Bernie Mac thing was... I think he was betrayed. I really do. I really think Bernie Mac was betrayed by other black men that should have been looking out for him. Okay. Okay, I almost went backwards before. Okay, you can put your man on section 8 with you if he have a job. You still can't keep it. My best friend. He had to pay. They worked with. They changing it. Okay, because Kels said you can put your man on section 8 with you if you have a job. You still can't keep it. My best friend, her man on it, or okay, I think she said my best friend and her man are on it, and he paid his part. They say he have to pay. He worked, they work, wait, what? He worked, they work with you now. Okay, they say they have to pay and they work with you now. Okay. That's a little bit of something different, but if a person is if a person is needing help, the thing is they try to say men are supposed to, work for the family, and they are. That's a fact, okay? They are. But sometimes
when a nigga can only work at McDonald's, that family needs a little bit of help. Like, you can have a man that's working at McDonald's. I knew a guy one time that was working at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, and Taco Bell. And when I say that nigga got off one job and went to the next, it was just like, I mean, like, when do you sleep? But he was trying to provide for himself, but he was trying, you know, to keep his car up. He was trying to keep it, like, everything he was trying, but that was 4 freaking jobs and wasn't none of them paying shit. So that's why he had to get all 4 of them. So if you have a man that's doing that, and let's say he has a wife and a kid, and he already doing that with their schedule, and they still need the help them without punishing them, without trying to tell them they got to do XYZ, or they got to lose this, or they got to do this, because you see they are trying, okay? And that's what it's supposed to be there for, right? For people that are trying, that you gonna help. Either help or get the fuck out the way. Said, but look at Jay and look at her, she's a come up. Well, yeah, for sure. But at the time, it was the other way around, because Beyonce wasn't Beyonce yet. So I think he saw the vision for Beyonce. But I mean, it do take a man to say, okay, you know, I got with your ass because you was a good look at the time. But I'm just saying, nigga, you could say that shit personally, okay? You ain't gotta... Because just think, if I was Becky with the good hair, bitch, I would have that on repeat. That one part on repeat. And make sure I either drove by, walked by, skipped by, whatever the fuck I needed to do, playing that part over and over and over. I will remind you daily how I screwed Joe Ninja and he got with your ass because you was a good look. So don't ever be confused and think that he loves you when he was saying I do. Like, girl, I could be so petty with that shit right there, that knowledge right there. You don't never want to give people knowledge that can hurt you or your loved one. And that right there, for the right petty bitch, is a gold mine. Okay, because baby, I can destroy some feelings with that shit. All right? Just sitting there telling that shit. You write that down in a journal or some shit to go to therapy and say it, but don't put it in no damn song. Okay. What else? I was going to ask y'all something else. Did y'all see that shit with Bad Baby, Azealia Banks, and Iggy? Yeah, the thing about that Real Housewives of Atlanta come on 12 times in one night. So I see it, Ashley. I will see it. Let me see what time it is. Because I'm going to have to get off soon because my shit already on 40-something% or 33. So I'll definitely see it. I'll see it tonight. But thank you, baby, for reminding me. It's rain, drop, top, cooking crack in a hot box. Okay, there you go. That's the words. But they still don't know how to fucking cook crack. I guarantee it. What did y'all think about that? Bad Baby throwing water on Iggy Azalea. I'll tell you, baby, when I say I would snatch a new life into her ass, because she ain't met the right one. And just the fact that she did, I'm going to do a video on that, so I ain't going to go into that in depth. But that shit had me, ugh. It just had me like, bitch. And then when Azalea got her bum, bitch, I ain't got nothing. Azalea, you just be motherfucking worried about you not being there. You was not invited, ho. That's what you need to be worried about. Always jumping in some shit.
Okay, just set a phone down. Right me down back. Damn, your phone, you got the good juice, don't you, Jessica? Because that was literally 7:39 and then 7:40. You talking about some you back. Is it good? Okay, Ashley Brown. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out when I get off of here. Cause it already pissed me off last when Marlo in that damn room. Oh, that shit just Marlo, just be in the fucking room that you in and set the fuck down. That shit got on my nerves when she did that. Gonna go to the other room and just move Portia's stuff down there. Like, girl, it is not gonna kill you to be in a smaller room. It's not like the rooms is roach infested or you ain't got no room. Bitch, like, stop with that shit. I wouldn't invite Marlo to nothing. Or I would make sure I get her a whole nother room at a whole nother hotel and make sure it's the smallest bitch in there. And then if she changed it, be like, cancel the whole motherfucking thing and send her home. Who been together for 17 years? She do need a nice, yes, she do need to set her ass down. This shit is not cute. Like, and then the way she threw the water, it's like she had to dodge in between a couple of people. So you knew you knew you was covered. Then what the fuck was that she thing in that blonde hair? That was like, that literally looked like Sasquatch in a blonde wig. I was like, the fuck is that moving across the... It was like almost scary the way she was gliding across the floor. I was like, the fuck? What is that? I still don't know what that shit is. But what the fuck? Why would you do, like, this girl was literally talking to some type of reporter, because somebody with a microphone, and you throwing water, then oh yeah, that's right. It was like, okay, if y'all was in the midst of an argument, but bitch, like, girl, oh, I can't wait till she come across the right one. I cannot wait till she come across that person that's like, look, little girl, because this is what she gonna do. She gonna keep playing, and then that person is gonna whoop that ass. The first card she gonna pull out is, I'm 15. I'm 15. Don't hurt me because I'm 15. Call the police because I'm 15. They hurt my feelings because I'm 15. They put their hands on me because I'm 15. That's the fucking card she gonna play right after she received that ass whooping. I put you on everything. That's the card she gonna play. I can tell y'all, when I was in college and I started talking to, at the time, he was not my baby daddy at the time, but like, he had a crush on me, so he stayed across the street. And so he was really close friends with my sister. And so he would always do this shit that would be like, you know, like when you in like 3rd grade and you do the little bunny ears behind somebody when they talking, or you know how boys will pick on girls because they like them. That's what he would do. And so that shit would annoy me so much. It would just annoy me. So I really wasn't feeling him at that time. And plus, he was possessive. When we first had talked, when I was in high school, he was really possessive. So I just wasn't in that space in that time. And, you know, I'm in college, living fucking life, living happy. Okay, just doing my damn thing. And anyway, he and I, like, we weren't talking like that, but the girl, it was like 3 houses in front of us. He stayed on the one on the corner, and then the house in front of us was these 2 trap house queens, because I'm trying not to talk about them badly, but it was these two ladies, because I won't put young or ladies in front of that, but it was these 2 hood rats, all right, and they stayed in front of us, and then I was in the house. No, that was the house directly in front of us. And then a cousin was in that second house. But nonetheless, the girl did not like me. It was a set of twins, and she did not like me simply because he was messing with one of the twins, but he was interested in me. So this girl, the fuck am I telling y'all this for? I'm trying to think of what was the point. What was the point of me telling you this? Hold on. It was a reason I was going with this, but because you know, when you're talking about people you really do know, like in real life, you got to make sure you don't go over the line to where they can hit you with, like, why the fuck would you get on video and say that? Like, you got to make sure you don't hit them with that, or they can't hit you with that. So I was trying to think, like, I had a point I was going to. Oh, the 15, when the girl acted 15. Okay, anywho. So, anyway, so that was the dilemma right there. So my brother had came home and we had a barbecue for him. And that, I would say that night is like, I don't know. I remember we stayed up all night and talked. He wasn't my baby daddy yet, but you know, end up being my baby daddy. But we stayed up all night and talked. So that was the first time I had ever saw him like, okay, he does have conversation. He is not just all the time childish. Da 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 da, like that, right? So it was like, okay. I don't. Okay, I've said this to you guys before. Like, I'm just a very stingy person naturally with me, like with my goodies and all that shit. You're gonna have to work for that. So despite the fact that once we started talking, he would come over a lot, I would let him stay all night, but wouldn't do anything with them. But you know, we would just literally talk and shit like that, even though he was trying. But trust me, he was trying, but it just wasn't. I have to get to a level. I have to get to know you and be at a level for that shit can even go down. But so this infuriated the girl, okay? Because of course, if he's staying all night, of course she's thinking we're screwing. But see, when she would get petty, I would tell her that. One day she got all petty in her feelings, yelling at my little baby niece that was like one calling her bitch this, bitch that. Bitch, baby, she won. You that jealous? Like, you need help, girl, in a prayer. But so you know, I cussed her back out, and we were, I guess, having words, and I had told her, I'm not sleeping with him yet. Calm the fuck down. Like, calm down. We're not doing it. You know, and that's a privilege that you even fucking got that, because I didn't have to say anything, but you like about to fucking have a heart attack. But my whole thing is, I was telling her, is like, I didn't ask him repeatedly, and he swear upon his life that he ain't fucked you. I know he lying. But he still will swear upon his life he ain't fucking with you. And the thing that you need to gather from that is, bitch, he won't claim you, but yet you out here trying to fight over this Negro. He will not even, he know I know you sleep, y'all slept together, but he still won't even admit that shit. And that's what I was trying to say to her, like, bitch, wake the fuck up. Don't be running after no dude, trying to square off about no dude that will not even admit that he's fucking you. That is where you need to draw the fucking line. So, nonetheless, she didn't get it. Kept on with this picking shit. Kept on the picking shit. Just kept on. And one day, y'all, I got up and I just hear I'm getting ready for school. And at one point in time, I didn't have a car. I didn't have a car for like 4 months because my car had got towed. It had stopped when we was out of town. It had stopped on the side of the road. I had got it towed. I left it up there for a week and a half. It was nearly the fucking price of the car by the time I was able to get it out, and I just had to fucking let it go. I just had to let it go because I could not keep up. He would not stop charging as I'm trying to pay on, and he's steady charging. So I was just like, I'm gonna have to just get a new car. I can get one in
another couple of months. So I was like, I just let that one go. And for about 4 months, I had to use my parents' car to go to college. So where my mom worked was not far from where we lived. So where me and my sister lived. So in the morning, I would get up and walk up there to where my mom worked and get the car. And this was what I would do every morning going to school. So one morning I got up, I took the trash out, I was brushing my teeth, I was on the porch, I go back in to finish, putting my shoes and stuff on. And I just hear all types of shit. Like it's rocks hitting the house. And they like, bitch, come on out. It's like 12 girls. Bitch, come on out the house. Come on out. Bring your ass out the house. I'm like, the fuck is going on? What this shit? Like, who the fuck is this 12 army stronger girls? Bring your ass out here. You ain't gonna keep fucking with my cousin like da. You hold your trap, you did that, all this, all that. Mind y'all, I ain't even gave this nigga no punani yet, y'all. But I'm being called a hoe, a tramp, a slut, every motherfucking thing under the sun but Ashley. So I was like, now I ain't no dumb bitch now, okay? I know not to walk down the street with 12 bitches up here trying to jump me. So I called my mama, was like, Mama, bring the car around, because these bitches out here acting stupid again. And so she was like, okay, don't go outside, here I come. So when she come up to the yard, my mom get out the car. She didn't call her mama this bitch. Just, bitch, wait a minute. Because somebody didn't call my mama a bitch. This a whole nother situation right here. So I'm like, no. Now we got to have a discussion, okay? Because we don't do that. We don't do that. We do not call my mommy no bitch. No, we don't play those games. So my mom was like, no, that's what they want you to do, Ashley. Go back in the house. Here, come drop me off to work so you can go to school. And then we'll do the same thing when you get off. Just bring the car. Just go to the house when you get out of school. And then I'll walk to you when I get off work. And I'm like, yeah, bitch is lucky, but I'm not letting this shit go because I know which one of your motherfuckers said it. So that's what we do. And I come back home, and y'all, this is like 4 hours later. Y'all, they still fucking at it. They still outside. No fucking jobs. No, not going to no fucking school. Nothing. Just outside for fucking fun. Okay? Out the fuck side for fun. Y'all bitches, all y'all bitches got kids. Go find something the fuck to do. So, my mom gets off work. She called me. Tell me to come get her. And I do that. I go get her. She brings me back home. She goes home. Now, no. Before that happened, when I got home from school, they came outside again with that, bring your ass outside. We gonna handle this shit today. You want to do this, you want to do that, and da. So I would go on the porch. I'd be like, the fuck is y'all even talking about? But my neighbor would tell me to go back in the house because it was 12 of them hoes, okay? So then that's when my mom got off work and everything, and I had told her everything that happened. And then when she would come over, they would just hype themselves up and this girl, this mama didn't came and all this shit. So my mom was like, come on, we going to the police station because if something happened and we have to jump on them girls and then they want to go to arresting people, that's going to be their ass. So my mom went to, we did that. We also did that because when we was pulling up to the yard, her cousin, you guys, the bitch I never met or seen before in my life, she's in another car. She's like the way she almost clipped us when we were pulling in my yard. She almost clipped us with, she's in this big old long ass white Cadillac and just speed by like, she was trying to be funny, but she actually almost did clip us. So my mama was like, oh, hell no. Let's go to the police station. So that's when we went to the police station. And she told them, look, if something happened to my child, because these girls out here want to play, I'm going to light all y'all up and pretty much sum it up. That's pretty much what she said. So I knew it was just different. That evening was just different. Okay, like I said, it was bitches I had never seen before out there hollering my name and all this and all that. And they was like, we gonna fuck you up, we gonna fuck you up. So when my dad got home, my mom told my dad, And I had told my sister, okay, my oldest sister, not the one that lived with me. When my sister that lived with me came home, I had told her, but she was all into her boo, okay, which is now her husband. So she was like, deuces, bitch, I'm going to get that D. And she was out. But I told my older sister, and she was like, they doing what? They doing what? You know, you have to remember, I'm the baby of 8 siblings. So that triggered, they got pissed, okay? So my dad was like, he had called down there and he was like, no, he came down there, him and my sister. And y'all, they set up this whole Corvette operation. Just set one of them right the fuck up there. My daddy gave me a bat and he said, you go sit on the porch. He was like, about 5 minutes before it get dark, go sit on the porch with this bat. He said, don't say nothing to him, don't talk to him, don't do nothing. Just smile at them and hold this bat and just sit on the porch. And I was like, okay, and then what? That's all you need to do. And he was like, me and your sister will be around the corner. And then it was these men that always stood outside and drunk beers, like the little group of, like we called them King on the Hill men. If y'all ever saw that cartoon when they be standing in an alley, that's what the fuck they do. Like, so my dad was like, I'll be amongst them. You know, we'll wait till it get dark and then we'll see how much about their life they are. So I was like, oh shit, okay. Because this is now giving, my dad is giving me permission that I can fight. So it was like, that was okay. So I won't be in no type of trouble. So I got full out permission. So okay. So, you know, I make sure I'm good. Got my fighting wig on, my fighting clothes, every fucking thing, fight ready, okay? I do what my dad tells me. I go take the bat. I sit on the porch and I just look at him. I just, you're like, oh, this bitch want to play. Oh, I mean, y'all, I did not know how excited they would get just from that, from me just smile. I mean, they might as well start doing backflips and cheerleading moves because they was just like, oh, this bitch, oh, she want to try us. This bitch really think we playing. Go get so-and-so. Go tell Shanika to come here. Isn't that fucking serious, bitch? Nonetheless, that's what they do. So it was a girl that kept saying all fucking day long, I'm here to whoop your ass. I came here today especially to whoop your ass. That's what she kept saying all fucking day. And I was like, girl, who are you? Who the fuck are you? Don't worry about it. I'm here to whoop your fucking ass. That's what you need to fucking be worried about, okay? I'm gonna whoop your ass. Okay. So I'm sat on the porch just looking at them, you know, cheesing. You know, my smile is fucked the fuck up right now because I had Bell's palsy. Back then, I didn't have Bell's palsy. So, I mean, it was a real Chester cat, y'all, just cheek to cheek type of real petty, like, bitch, what you gonna do type of cheese. And that got them all worked up, okay? So I tell you, when I say them bitches, like, it was almost like they was like, they all just got in the line and just started charging over, like started running over to across the street to get to me. And so in the midst of, I would say about when they got right to the edge of the line that would be walking into my yard, my sister comes around the corner in her car, nearly hit 3 or 4 bitches, just pull up and nearly hit them because it's dark now. And she just pulls up. She almost didn't even put her shit in park. And so that group realized, oh shit, she's not alone. You could see on their face, they was like, oh fuck, she's not alone, because they thought I was by myself. And so my dad comes from the other side, and I don't know what he was saying, but that half over there was like, oh shit, this motherfucking man here, because my dad, people think he's like the meanest guy in town because he don't fucking play. If you leave his kids and his wife and his family alone, you A-okay. But if you fuck with any of those things, you got a motherfucking problem on your hand, which is how a man is supposed to be. So the most people, for the most part, that think that ain't got no daddy or ain't got a good man at home. So these are mainly these bitches. Okay. So my dad had like this axe thing in his hand, the handle to an axe. And I don't know what was going on because I was looking what was in front of me. But all of a sudden, me and my sister saw like 5 or 6 of these hoes just circle my daddy. Now, that's a no-no. Like, because we are daddy girls. Ooh, motherfucker, that's a no-no. That's a no-no-no-no. So, I don't know. I just got, oh no, that was like, okay, it's time to hurt somebody because you just see your daddy getting surrounded. Like, bitch, do y'all not know no, we don't do that at all. That's not even funny. So it was like, me and my sister got over there really, really quick and got in the circle with him. And like, by then I had like a stun gun. So I'm trying to sting bitches all over the place. And these bitches is just running, okay? So one girl challenges my sister out of the blue, and she's like, you know what? Yeah, come on, because I've been wanting to whoop your ass ever since something. And then she mentions her ex-boyfriend or her ex-fiance. So my sister was like, what the fuck? So she pretty much saying that she fucked my sister's ex-fiance. And this was the moment she wanted to tell her. And my sister wasn't quite over him yet, so that was the wrong motherfucking thing to do. So my sister's attention went directly to her, like, oh yeah, bitch? You fucking them too? Okay. So then when she caught my sister's attention, this bitch want to take off on the porch because my sister chased the ass up on the porch. Now, in the meantime, you know, we didn't have to help my daddy because my daddy had started swinging on them hoes like it was a baseball game, and he was gonna win money for how many hits he got. Okay, he definitely handled that shit by himself, and he hit this one particular girl that was always the one. Oh, I'm here to whoop your motherfucking ass. I'ma whoop your motherfucking ass. I came just to whoop your motherfucking ass. You, me, Ashley, and I'm like, bitch, who are you? That girl. That's who he hit. Right smooth off in the head, like plunk. I mean, you could hear it. It was just like, her head was fucking hollow almost. Still try to wonder what the fuck that meant to this day. Because that bitch made a hollow noise. I'm not lying when I say that. It was like a hollow noise. But anywho, so he clocked upside her fucking head. And this is also the same girl that nearly clipped me and my mama in that long ass fucking Cadillac. So when he clipped her in the head, she fell to the ground. Bitch, you sound like a monkey. Stop it. Like, what the fuck? But, I mean, just dramatic, y'all. She rolling all over the motherfucking floor. All types of shit. But guess what she turned into once my daddy clocked her upside her motherfucking head? She turned into a 15-year-old real the fuck quick. All of a sudden, she was no longer that girl that came to whoop my ass, especially. She was no longer the bitch that nearly clipped me and my mama in that long-ass Cadillac. She was no longer the hoe that called my 1-year-old niece a motherfucking bitch. Okay, she was now a 15-year-old child that just got hit by this grown man. So, I mean, this is the example I'm saying. When you play with adults and you play that life, age goes out of the window. Because, see, let me tell you what my dad saw. My dad saw a group of chicks running at his child. So he went into protective mode. Now, what y'all did was fuck around all day about some dick that none of y'all but one was getting, and you was only halfway getting it, and he wouldn't even tell no fucking body. So you should have thought more of yourself to even give a nigga some dick that won't even, or get some dick from a nigga that won't even tell nobody that he's screwing you. Like, so that's the point that that she fucking missed out on. Like, you should be embarrassed on that part alone. But then you have your cousin that come down from a couple towns over that I ain't never saw a motherfucking day in my life talking about something. I'm here to whoop your ass up behind some shit that got to do with your cousin. So I politely told her, look, bitch, you needs to whoop your cousin ass because that hit was reserved for your cousin. You came down here just to get hit in your fucking head with an axe. Okay, get hit in your fucking head to roll around on the ground and all of a sudden turn into a 15-year-old child trying to call the police and all of this shit. And we had to threaten the police because they went right in to try to arrest my daddy. And my mama was like, hold on, because when we explained to y'all this whole shit and you stopped her in that car, was she 15 in? Did you pull her ass over? And but she's a 15. Why the fuck was she driving and she's only 15? Oh, he ain't got nothing to say then. No. So what I'm saying with the bad baby, see, you gonna run into that. That's what the fuck you're gonna run into, because I'm positive when she got her 15-year-old ass up that morning, she did not think she was going to get clucked in the head with a fucking axe handle by a very grown man that felt his child was under attack. You didn't think that, did you? No, because see, you let your cousin call you and be like, girl, this bitch is fucking with me from this nigga that don't even want to claim he's fucking me, and I don't like her, so come over here and get your ass clucked in the head, because even despite the fact that I live across the street from her, I won't fuck with her like this on a daily basis, because I don't want to try this bitch. I don't know what she's capable of, so I'm going to call your dumb ass in to get clucked for me, and then I'm going to act like it's a travesty when it happens. Like, so, am I wrong to say that you should whoop your cousin ass because that's who the fuck got you hit? So, bad baby, you are going to run into that. That's what the fuck you gonna run into. You gonna run into somebody that's gonna set your ass up, that's with the fuck shit. That's like, oh yeah, you want to play? Because see, that was where my dad's mindset is. You want to play? I'll show y'all how to fucking play. And he showed them how to fucking play because the charges was dropped. You didn't have no fucking charges. So, but what did you learn at the end of the day? You got a big motherfucking knot at the end of your head. And what did your cousin learn? Nothing, because she didn't get nothing. She kept running. She didn't get hit with the stun gun because she kept running. Meanwhile, you were on the floor having convulsions and shit because now you just turned 15. Like, I don't have time for the fuck shit. And that's what somebody needs to do with bad baby. Little girl, you got famous for cussing out your mama. Somebody should have snatched you up then. But then you think everybody out here gonna play like your mama or play like Iggy Azalea? Bitch, please. Because you gonna do the right one. You is gonna do the right fucking one. Girl, chill. You said you know. So I'm just saying. That's just what that was. You let your cousin bop you in the fucking head. You can't turn 15 after you was grown all fucking day. You can't do it. Okay, you gotta be 15 during that ass whooping, before, after, and during. You have to be, because ain't no way I'm gonna let my cousin call me down to another town and get my ass whooped behind some shit she dealing with from a nigga that won't even proclaim that he's screwing her. No way. No way. No the fuck way. She shouldn't even wanted to fight behind a man that was, that's what I just did not understand behind it. Because every time I would ask him, nope. It's like, nigga, she ain't doing all this because y'all over there playing Monopoly. Nigga, no. She's upset and hurt. So get the shit straightened out. That was my only thing. Get the shit straightened out. Because I ain't trying to do this shit every fucking day. But when you sit up there and you think you bout it and you bout that life, you gonna meet people that's not even because I believe the way they saw it was like I said, because they would do, they would be petty every once in a while and shit, and it would be like anytime it was like fuck it, well let's do the damn thing, because at this time, like I could walk, I was not in a wheelchair, so it was like let's do the fucking thing, let's fight. Every time I would get to that point, I ain't got time for you, I ain't got time to be doing this petty shit, bitch. You've been doing it for the last week. Now I'm like, come on, I got time. You ain't got time for the petty shit. Like, and that is what Bad Baby was. Cause when she threw that water, like I said, she had to dive through 3 or 4 people to even fucking throw the water. Then you could tell Iggy was completely shocked, like, the fuck is that shit on my hair? And she over there already talking shit. Yeah, cause yeah. I just hope and pray that when she get that ass snatched up, it's a camera there so we can all see it and enjoy it together. That's all I'm saying with that. Okay, that's all I'm saying with that. Wait, the damn job getting in my way. You said the damn job getting in your way. Okay. Y'all, when I'm sorry, when I get to telling a story, Lord, I get all off track. Boyfriend, girlfriend, ain't no way. Who boyfriend is 17? They should be married 17 years, boyfriend and girlfriend. Ain't no way. Who been together for 17 damn years? Damn, on it. Who been together for 17 damn years? Child, when I tell you I had a child, we be at the courthouse so quick. I cannot not know 17. But then it pissed me off then because I saw Azalea Banks put her ass in it. Azalea, you was not even fucking invited. That's what you need to be sitting there gathering. You need to be sitting there gathering. Oh shit, I wasn't even fucking invited, but I think I'm part of hip hop. The fact that went over your head and you jumped your ass on live trying to laugh at some shit, and bitch, you was left out the whole gathering, was puzzling. Like, you hoes don't know when to be humble or to be embarrassed. You just don't even know. It. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just, I mean, really, just up there. Bitch, you weren't there. Like, you didn't even get an invitation. But you want to laugh at either party. Like, bitch, be there first before you try to fucking laugh at something, because you laughing from the outside. You laughing from the fucking Facebook. Meanwhile, they was there, live in the action and in color. Girl, woo! People. What else did I have on this damn thing? I think that was it. Yeah, that was pretty much damn it. Let me see, hold on. Loudmouth, who changed their mind about telling what? What story I decided not to tell a couple weeks ago? If you could remind me of it, I might can tell it. It all depends why I had to not tell it. It all depends, but I might not have to tell it, because y'all know sometimes you gotta be like, ooh, pause on that shit right there. Hell no. No, and Portia needed her ass whooped for that. No. Wait a minute. Oh shit, I forgot about that. I have done that once, but that was an emergency, which I guess that's what Portia was fucking saying. But I don't think he had his toothbrush. Did y'all peep how she never got a hold of the toothbrush? And then when she went and looked for the toothbrush, she was like, she was like, hell no. But you know what? I used the toothbrush first, so that wasn't, because we had to go buy a toothbrush and then I used it first. So basically, he used it second. So I still ain't done it because I used it first. Yeah, I used it first because I don't want it to get out the package. And I don't think no other time. I know, but mouth, I be starting a lot of shit and never finish it. I don't know what it was that I could have been saying. He didn't want porch. I don't think he had a toothbrush. That was the thing. Because when she went looking in that bag, she could not find a toothbrush. So I think he either maybe used his hand and didn't want to say that shit on camera, or didn't brush him at all. He probably used his hand and didn't want to say that shit on camera. Because I wouldn't have wanted to say that. And when she kept asking for it, he was looking like, like, bitch, quit asking. But yes, I clearly remember seeing that. Well, do y'all have any questions before we wrap this up? Anything while I'm in the storytelling mood? Do you think he's going to... I will definitely give y'all more story times, Jessica. Do you think he's going to... Okay, because I was like, the fuck is that word? Do I think he's going to work out? No. I don't. That's what I was saying, Jessica. Ask me a question, and because I can't think of one. I'll tell y'all another one if you think it's tell me to talk about something. But no, I don't think he gonna work out, because I don't think he like Portia like that. I think he's looking at her like she's a good look for now. She'll make me some money. And I'm not saying that out of hate or nothing, because I think Portia's gorgeous and she'll find her guy. Like, we all will find our guy. But I just don't think that's the guy. I think he's using her. What was the best fight I've been in? I don't know. Now, hold up now. The best fight I've been in, that's involving almost the same damn people. Okay, I'll tell y'all this. Woo, okay. Okay, I'm living in the same house in front of them same ratchet ass people. And just to explain to you more in depth, you have what'd you say? You never been in a physical fight, Claudia? They ain't all this was cracked up to be. Sometimes you just have to give people the smoke. Sometimes I've learned in life that people will fuck with you when they don't think you'll put your hands on them. Then once they learn you will do that, oh shit, they be like, hey, how you doing, girl? Every time you walk by, because they know this bitch will fight, and I ain't trying to have to fight her every time I see her. I definitely learned that. but a very interesting fight. Like I said, was with the not the same group of people, but the same family. It was like when I went to college, me and my sister already was living in an apartment. And when I went to college, we got an apartment together. And she had a 1 year old daughter at the time. And the one that I showed y'all at the end, that I showed y'all when she was on homecoming court and her homecoming dress and stuff, and she's in the bathroom. She was 1 years old, 1.5 actually. They could have whooped my ass, but never called my bluff. Sometimes hey, it all depends. However you can work it. If you can talk that shit to make them be like, let me leave this bitch alone, that's even better because you ain't got to put the hands on them. But my daddy always taught us, if you gonna talk shit, you better know how to throw them hands. So yeah, yeah. Okay, so I found that to be true as well. But um, okay, so me and my sister, we stayed. It was like a house, the house on the corner, then us, then another house. Then right across the street, you got a trailer, one of those trailer houses looking things, on trailer, mobile home looking trailer things. And then what I call the Ratchet Twins house, and then they Ratchet Cousins house. And at the time, my baby daddy was staying in the trailer with the fuck. I don't know how they was some kid. I don't know. I ain't even gonna go into that. He was staying on the trailer with family, and so that's the living setup. Now, during the time of this, during the time of college, I was doing chemotherapy. Okay. I was doing chemotherapy because I have lupus, and when I got lupus, I had it for a while. They kept diagnosing it as, oh shit, when you have a cold, but it's higher than a cold. I'm trying to think too hard. Okay, pneumonia. They kept diagnosing it as pneumonia, and it was like, it wasn't pneumonia, damn it. It was lupus. And so by the time they really figured out what it was, I was already going through heart failure and my kidneys were shutting down, all types of shit. So I had to do chemotherapy to get all my levels back right. Okay, so I had to do that for 3.5 years. And so I was like, I think like what, in my second year of doing it. And chemotherapy will whoop your ass. Okay, it will hand you a whole type of ass whooping you ain't never had before. So I would have to do it. I had got down to doing it once a month instead of 3 times a month. And then by that time, I was doing it down to once a month. No, I was every 2 weeks at that time. So it would always have me sick for about like 2 to 3 days after. I'd just be really tired. Okay. So that Friday, I had did chemotherapy. Sunday, where I am from, everybody go to the park on Sunday. Or, yeah, Sunday. On Sundays, everybody go to the park. Okay, like that's where the fuck to be. You go to church, you eat Sunday dinner, then you go to the park, or you go make blocks, or you stand on the block, whatever. Especially in the summertime, that's just what everybody do. So that Sunday, I was not feeling good. So my sisters and stuff went to the park, but I went down to our mom and dad house, and like, because we had to do laundry, and my mom was like, I'll do y'all laundry for you. So I was like, okay, all righty then. We'll do that, take that deal. So I went down to my parents' house, and like I laid on the couch the whole damn day, because baby, I'm talking tired. Okay, that I was tired. Now, at the time, my cousin and stuff was down, hanging with my sisters and stuff. And so when it started getting dark, my sisters came and picked me up. So at the time, like I said, my nieces were young. So my sister with my sister, she has 2 girls, and they're like back to back. Okay. But they were little girls at the time. Okay. And so when they picked me up, my cousin, we'll just call her T, was with us. And her boyfriend or her baby daddy, which was a serial cheater, a serial just fucked up all around individual, they had been acting out that day. And so he was kind of on her, like baby stalking her a little bit. And they was all, they had drinks and shit, so they was all lit coming from the park and everything. And my sister was like, was they in my car or was they in who car was they in? Cause we was in Stephanie car when we. How the fuck we get in my car? Okay, so they picked me up in my sister car, and we go over to her house to drop. See, that's what I'm saying. Why the fuck was we dropping her off? If we was in her car, we would have. Yeah, I'm trying to piece this shit. How the fuck did we get out of her car into my car? Okay, so they come pick me up, and we roll some blocks. We had to switch cars. We had to switch cars by then because they was in my sister car when they picked me up. It's me, my two of my sisters, and then my cousin. Then we made some blocks and stuff, and then we went to my sister's house, and we pulled up in her yard, okay, and she opens the door. She lets her baby off of her lap, which is probably like, she's probably like, maybe like 4 years old. And next thing you know, we see in the baby just standing there like, that's how she was standing against the door. She had pressed herself up against the door like, and all you could see was headlights coming up on her like this. This Negro, my cousin baby daddy, he didn't whipped his ass in the yard with his car. And then came, y'all, we couldn't even fit like a hand in between where his car stopped and her body began, my little niece body began because he came in that close. Like it was like he almost would have ripped the door off if he moved just a couple more inches, which she was like right there. So it was like we were like that, of course, lit us up. Like the fuck is wrong with you? Because she just froze. She didn't know what to do. So she just stood there and she was terrified. We had to snap her back into reality. And then we was like, the fuck? We jumped on his ass. We told him, do not bring your ass, like, because he was looking for our cousin T. So I was like, look, I told him, I said, don't bring your ass nowhere near our house because he knew we was going home. They was arguing. Like, you just almost hit my niece, my sister. We just tried to all whoop your ass. Get the fuck back in the car because he was with one of our cousins. And our cousin is what got him back in the car and saved his ass. And he was like, man, leave him alone and all of this stuff. And I had told him, I said, look, his name. Don't bring your ass down to our house, because I was like, I do not feel good. Don't do that. Don't do that. And he's still talking shit to my cousin and everything. So we get to the house, and my sister, like, she on level 10 drunk, okay? She had that Mad Dog 2020 and that Cisco, back when you used to drink that just any type of liquor shit. Have you on Cloud 100, okay? She was there. So we doing that shit. And we in the house and we chilling and everything. My cousin in the house and she talking to me. I'm asking her like, what the fuck is going on between her and her dude? He tripping. Like that shit wasn't funny and everything. And then we hear all this yelling. T. You just hear him saying her name. So I said, stay right here. Stay right here. Don't get your ass up. Stay right here. And I went outside again and I said, look, his name. don't come over here with all that fuck shit. Because he was standing across the yard in the Raptor Twins yard. And he was doing all this yelling. I said, don't bring that fuck shit over here. Like, don't do that. I was like, don't do that. And so he's, still, I just want to talk to the nigga. I don't care. Don't do that. Let's shut the fuck up and leave us alone. So I go back in the house. Now, I told my cousin, I said, don't take your ass outside because that's what he wanted. That's why he was out there yelling, doing dumb shit. That's what he wanted. He was doing all that yelling because he wanted her to come outside. So, y'all, I takes my ass to the bathroom. And lo and behold, when I come back out, where the fuck she at? Out the fuck side. Why is you outside, T? So I go out there and he yelling at her and he steady walking closer and closer because we's on the porch, So it gave us kind of like a little stage, uplift. And I was just like, we just gonna call him Dennis. Dennis, don't bring your ass up here. Dennis, don't bring, he's steady walking, Dennis. See, why the fuck you coming up here, Dennis? Okay, didn't I tell you to stop, Dennis? What the fuck, Dennis? Go on the fuck somewhere, Dennis. He studied. He just edging up there. What the fuck you doing all this to me? Nigga, go play somewhere. So next thing you know, he right here in her face. She on the porch, and he's already a tall nigga, so she like this, pointing all up in his face, and he all yelling at her and shit. And I'm just looking like, they ain't this about a bitch. So he calling everybody bitches and hoes and this, and we ain't gonna do this and we ain't gonna do that. So my sister that's real drunk off that Cisco and shit, she come outside and she like, nigga, what is you and my little sister face for? She got a full cup of just liquor, y'all. Just one of them big old gulps that you get from the store. She just douses this nigga with it. Now, in the meantime, it's the spawns of them trifling ass twin, well, they cousins. 2 kids that come over there, like that was like probably like 12, 15. They come over there on the side of them because we don't like they mama them, so they arguing along the side of him. You little motherfucking rugrats, what are you over here for arguing? Like, the fuck is y'all over here? So now we causing all a big scene, okay? The neighbor then came over to the side trying to call shit down and everything like that. The kids over there yelling, he over there yelling, and then my sister brings out the big gulp and just douses everybody. So the little girl, which was 12, running around, oh my, there you go again, in grown folks' business. Now your ass want to be 12. Ain't nobody got time to fucking play with y'all. When grown folks is fighting, they is not thinking about no damn age group, okay? So the way you stay safe is you stay your ass up out of it, okay? That's what the fuck you do. So, y'all, my phone is at 7%. I'ma sum this up. So, so the fight part comes in. And it's where my cousin and them, they're arguing. Okay, my cousin and her dude keep arguing. So the girl, he got knocked up, which is why they fighting. She comes up on the scene. Now she's pregnant. She's like pregnant, bitch. Like I'm due any moment now, pregnant. So my cousin docks her ass off of the porch and starts fighting this girl. I mean, like just TKOing this bitch all in the stomach, like uppercutting. And I'm like, T, she pregnant. Yo, bitch, stop. What are you doing? Like, I mean, y'all can see the way she was hitting her ass. It was like, stop, because if she loses baby, you going to jail. Like, you got to stop that shit. So, like, I had to break that up. Now, meanwhile, my parents that came to, see, I'm jumping, y'all. You know what I'm going to do? Because I don't want to rush this story, and I'm on 7%. I'm going to stop it. And then, let me see. I know Jessica will remind me. Claudia and Loudmouth. When do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to try to do a live tomorrow? But it'll probably only be like an hour. We can do like a live and just do like a story time. Talk about all different type of shit. Yes, bitch. Cisco in 2020. Yes. Because my phone is on 7%. So I'm going to have to charge it. I don't think I'll be able to come back on tonight, Jessica, because this shit takes forever to charge. It takes like, I don't know. That's why I said I got to get a new battery. But we can, let me see. We can go live after Love and Hip Hop tomorrow. Y'all want to do that? This shit is already, it's already on 6 now. And I will tell y'all some, I'll finish that one. And we could just talk about whatever the fuck, and then wherever it leads, it will lead. But yeah, we'll go live tomorrow after Love and Hip Hop goes off. So that'll be, what fuck time that'll be? 8 o'clock. And I will be try my best to be on. I'll make sure I have all my shit lined up. That way, when 8 o'clock hit, I can just hit this damn button. Yes, I will be on time, Kels. I will make damn sure I had the little everything made, the little picture and everything. I'm gonna do all that shit tomorrow during the day. Okay? Okay, so I'll see y'all here tomorrow at 8 after Love and Hip Hop. We could talk about that, and then we could, yeah, that shit ain't even worth shit. But y'all know what I'm talking about. And then we will finish the story. So remind me where I'm at, because I will forget by tomorrow. I will not know where the fuck I'm at, okay, you guys? So do that, and then we will catch up tomorrow, okay? Good night, Kels. Good night, Jessica. Good night, Steph. Good night, Isa. And everybody else on here, Loudmouth, Claudia. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.